Welcome back to our Friday coverage. Nagbabalik din tayo sa loob ng Philoil Eco-Oil Center sa lungsod ng San Juan. We are heading into our second game today. It is a Friday doubleheader, of course. Pero balikan muna natin. Hindi, teka. Nanonood kayo ngayon via Heart of Asia on your television screens. Online everywhere, live streaming. Nandyan tayo, NCAA Philippines. On your social media accounts, you guys can find us on Facebook and YouTube. And nandyan din tayo sa X and Facebook on GMA Sports PH. Now, before we head to our game at hand here, second game, balikan muna natin yung nangyari sa ating unang laban. You know, I was surprised with the result of this game. I thought it would be a more competitive matchup, but Mapua, you know, snapping their losing skid today of a emphatic win versus the perpetual Lady Altas. They won it in 3 sets. Freyan Garcia led the way with 17 points, 25-17, 25-23, and 25-19. Mapua moves up 7 or 8 and 5 right now in the team standings. Napakalaking bagay. Solo number 4 sila sa ating team standings ngayon. And that leads us to another Battle of Intramuros, the Letran Lady Knights #1 team coming in versus the surging LPU Lady Pirates. This is post-Labor Day coverage, May 2, the start of the weekend, a Friday. Muli po nagpapasalamat kami sa inyong panonood on Heart of Asia, everywhere online, NCAA Philippines and GMA Sports PH. This is Martin Javier at your service today, working alongside the Ninja, college champion everywhere, legendary libero. Nandito si Miss Melissa Gohing Nasino. Mel, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, and another day, another volleyball action, and we cannot wait to see kung ano yung games ngayon. Kaya very exciting. Kaya abangan nyo lang and patuloy nyo po sa pagpapanood.
Nasa second round na tayo, kaya ganito, punong-puno ng sorpresa. Ito mga laban natin, ang magkikwento naman sa atin mula sa ating courtside sideline. Here we have our reporter. Nandito si Aliyah Fideliaga. Later on, we'll hear her reports on the players and the coaches. This is a highly anticipated matchup. Again, I mentioned Battle of Intramuros, and both teams, iba ang panggagalingan. Mel, kasi syempre, o pinaglalabanan dahil LPU nasa gitna ngayon. Gusto nilang sumama, makigulo dito sa gitna.
Yeah, let's look at the team standings right now. Lady Knights has a stellar run so far with 10-2 win-loss card. Nasa top sila. And to think na second year pa lang ni Coach Oliver sa Lady Knights. And on the other hand, sa Lady Pirates naman, they are riding on a 5-match winning streak ngayon. Kaya mataas yung kumpiyansa ng both teams. Kaya we are looking forward maybe more than 3-setter game.
Yeah. Well, pag hinihiling po yan dito sa pregame natin ng ating analyst, usually it comes true. Okay, so Mel wished for it. So maybe we'll have a longer game here. But let's take a look at how their first round meeting came about. Ito, 3 sets win para dito sa Letran. Doon lang talaga sa third set, medyo pumalag itong LPU.
Oo, konti na lang makukuha nila yung third set. And probably because ang dami din kasing errors din ng LPU giving away like a set. So, you'll see na from spike department and block department and serve department, lamang na lamang yung Letran. But for the second round, iba na yung labanan ngayon nabasa na yung both teams. So, tingnan natin kung paano mag-adjust ang both teams. And this was the 4th match of the season for the Lady Knights and a part of their 5-winning streak.
Wow, that's how they started season 100. Now they are at 10-2, #1 in the league right now here in season 100. And this is a great follow-up season for Coach Oliver Almadro, especially last season. They came up short but they went to the finals for the first time in a while. Letran naman, galing din sa pagkakapanalo against the EAC Lady Generals. Now, in this game, Mel, first set, medyo challenge sila ng EAC. Kinailangan nilang humabol dito para makuha yung set. But the next two, doon na sila medyo nag-take control.
Yes, you know, this is a better game for the Letran Lady Knights sa second round. Yung first round kasi 4 sets bago nila makuha yung panalo against the EAC. So, with the Lady Knights head coach, Coach Oliver rested most of his starters. Itong game na to, na binigyan niya na ng chance yung mga second stringers to shine during the third set. Si Estelier, Martin, De La Cruz, and Etura rested during the third set. And they dominated again, spike and block. Spike department, match lang, block and serve department, and yung lamang sa game na to at yung pag-adjust nila is they lessen their errors.
That's right. Look at the error count for Letran. Only 18 errors all game long. So that's an average of 6 errors per set. And kung silang tatanungin mo, they want to lessen that, but they'll take it. You know, it didn't hurt them that much against EAC.
And despite being a team na rookie heavy, and ang ganda ng adjustment nila, ang ganda ng run nila, to think na rookie heavy nga yung team.
And the difference maker for Letran in that match had 14 points. Only player in double figures, the Mac Attack, Gia Makilang. Why do we call her the game changer in this particular match? She came off the bench, Mel, and then nung una kasi hindi ma-figure out ng Letran yung floor defense ng EAC. But when she entered, diba, nakita niya yung mga puwang, nakakagawa siya ng paraan para makapuntos against the solid floor defense of the Lady Generals.
And we've seen Gia Makilang stepped up and really matured along the way. And sabi nga niya na she embraces her ate role for this rookie heavy Letran Lady Knights from being a rookie sensation last season with 14 points and 14 spikes. She is averaging 14.3 points per match for the Lady Knights this second round. And ang galing niya rin talaga sa depensa. Kapag may depensa, may opensa.
That's right. And Gia Makilang, you mentioned 14 points per match, and that's despite having a slow start to the season and having different roles on this Letran team. On the other side, you mentioned the LPU Lady Pirates finally figuring things out. They won last time out against the Mapua Lady Cardinals. This was a grinding out win for them. They won it in 5 sets. Nakita niyo yung score natin. They were able to avoid a reverse sweep in this match and take the win.
And this is a thrilling 5-setter game. Grabe yung kinayod nila. So first and second, they got it. Pero nakuha sa kanila yung third and fourth set. And finally, a bit close yung points, 15-10. And they were able to get it. It was a rough game for them. Pero they really work hard during the 5 sets. So LPU has won all their 3 matches in the second round of the elimination, and now 3-1 in 5-set matches for the season. So Joanna Dolorito scored 24 points, and Joan Daguna scored 23 points for the Lady Pirates.
They got so much on offense in that particular matchup. You mentioned 2 players topping the 20-point mark, and they had a total of 4 players score in double figures. And for the LPU Lady Pirates, yung talagang nagdidikta ng magiging season nila ay ang paglalaro netong kanilang 2-time NCAA best setter. You're seeing it here. It's been used so many times. The Ming Ming Dynasty, Venice Puzon's final season. At nasa tamang oras siya para sa LPU na mag-peak yung laro niya.
Yes, she is the mastermind of the offense ng Lady Pirates. Kaya naman, nag-shine din yung mga spikers niya. And one of the veteran setters in the league. So 30 excellent sets. Wow, that's a really high. And 3 points. So may mga 1-2 plays na siyang ginagawa. And Venice Puzon is a 2-time NCAA best setter nung season 97 and 98. And she is playing her final year. So maybe they're eyeing right now, or yung goal nila ngayon ay mapunta sa top 4 kasi nasa 7th spot sila ngayon sa team standing. So hopefully sa mga next games nila makabawi sila at makaangat sila dun sa spot nila sa team standings.
Ngayon na lang ulit ako nakakita ng umabot yung excellent sets,
Grabe.
yung department ng 30. Ano?
Yes.
Kasi nakakakita naman tayo ng mga 5-setters, but we see, you know, excellent sets in the 20s, early 20s, mga 21, 22, but 30, that's a lot.
Yes.
And that tells you how good was the playmaking for Venice in that matchup against Mapua.
Yeah, grabe talaga yung connection niya sa mga spikers niya. Ganun talaga pag veteran setter na, inaalam mo yung gusto ng mga spikers mo. It's not just about you. And you know the team, you control everything, all of the plays. Grabe yung mga combination plays. Kaya din nagsashine din yung mga spikers niya. Puro double digits yung points ng spikers niya.
This is Coach Cromwell Garcia. Sabi niya, finally nakuha na nung team niya yung tamang timpla because earlier in the season, they started 3-6. Obviously, wasn't a good start. It was also not what we expected from them given how they have been performing in the past 2 seasons, back-to-back Final Four appearances para sa LPU. But now they are starting to get their rhythm. On the other side for Letran, they want to keep it rolling here against the Lady Pirates. So ito na. Mga kapuso, Lady Pirates versus the Lady Knights in just a little bit. Let's turn it over to our Coliseum announcer for the introduction of the players.
Good afternoon, NCAA fans. Ito po ang inyong NCAA Season 100 Siglo Uno Inspiring Legacies. Live ngayon sa Heart of Asia at may live streaming pa sa gmanetwork.com, NCAA Philippines website, YouTube at Facebook with NCAA updates, highlights, and results on GMA Integrated News. And now, live at the Phil Oil Eco Oil Center, this is the NCAA Season 100 Women's Volleyball Tournament hosted by Arellano University. Up next is match number 61, the Colegio de San Juan de Letran Lady Knights versus the Lyceum of the Philippines University Lady Pirates. Presenting the game officials for this match, our first referee is Mr. Darius Caganda. Our second referee, Mr. Antonio Espartero. And here are the starting lineups. First for the Letran Lady Knights, beginning with jersey number 1, Judiel Nitura. At number 3, Royce De La Cruz. Number 4, Marjorie Napal. At number 7 is Lizelle Martin. At number 10, Natalie Estrelier. And number 25, Gia Makilang. Team captain and starting libero, number 19, Lara May Silva. Head coach, Mr. Oliver Almadro. And now for the LPU Lady Pirates, beginning with the team captain, wearing jersey number 10, Benice Puzon. Number 12, Joan Doguna. At number 15, Jonah Dolorido. Number 16, Hiromi Osada. At number 19 is Hart Bio. Number 20, Ashley Mochilias. Starting libero, number 2, Angelica Blue Guzman. Leading the Lady Pirates is Mr. Cromwell Garcia.
Time to meet the starters for both teams. Nitura, who has been struggling in the past few games here in the second round, starts with De La Cruz, Martin, Sari, Napal, and Estrelier. So same unit for Coach Oliver Almadro. Ito rin yung ginamit niya against CAC. Gia Makilang will come off the bench today. Punta naman tayo dito sa LPU Lady Pirates. Para kay Coach Cromwell Garcia, Ashley Mochilias. Of course, she replaces again Jaja Tulang in the starting lineup, who is still injured for LPU. Hart Bio manning the middle. Jonah Dolorito, Joan Doguna, Mingming Puzon, and Hiromi Osada at the middle as well. Para dito sa LPU Lady Pirates, another battle of Intramuros-based schools here in the NCAA. Set number 1 begins. You guys have Martin Javier with Melissa Gohing Nasino taking care of the coverage here along with our courtside reporter. Nandyan mamaya mapapakinggan natin si Aliyah Fideliaga. But LPU right now 6-6 here in the season. You mentioned, Mel, earlier, 5-game winning streak. Letran, of course, immaculate at the top right now.
Yeah, and even the Lady Pirates too, on a roll din sila with a 4-match winning streak. Kaya tong dalawang kupon na to, for sure ayaw nila maputol yung winning streak nila.
Yeah. Oh, put down right away. Yan yung sinabi ko kanina. Medyo nagsastruggle si Judel in the first few games of the second round. Now, she starts us off with the scoring.
Yeah, maganda na yung adjustment niya during the second round. Kaya may kita natin more actions from her and more leadership too.
They have so many weapons on this squad. All right. Oh, hold on. Gia's starting. Nandito si Makilang. Si Martin ang off the bench today. Hindi, si Ian Martin nandito rin. Hold on. So it's Sari who is coming off the bench. Their super rookie and the league's leading scorer, Vanessa Sari, will come off the bench today. All right. 1-1. Oh, Gia Makilang flies in for the kill.
Gia Makilang.
And she's looking more and more comfortable on the court.
Yeah, they've been targeting that corner spot where the setter is. And alam nila, one of the strengths ng Lady Pirates, yung magaling nila na setter. Yung veteran nila na setter.
2-1 is the tally here. This is Ming Puzon. One motion quick will not drop for LPU. Judel. Muchilias approaching. Netura outside.
Attack goes out.
So 2 apiece here. Okay, pag-usapan natin yung dalawang teams natin. If you're LPU, what do you need to do to break this Letran team?
Now serving for LPU.
Kailangan nila i-match din yung offense nila and lessen yung errors nila kasi error heavy din itong team na to. Kaya kailangan nila maging more consistent. And kapag heavy sa offense yung kalaban nila, kailangan nila galingan yung net defense nila. Kayo na. We just saw. Look at that. Back quick and single blocker. Dapat talaga double blockers pagdating sa mga ganyang malalakas na spiker. And yung mga quick attacks din. Double block dapat dyan.
Walang tao sa harap ni Royce de la Cruz. This one will
Service goes out.
go long for de la Cruz. So LPU is going toe-to-toe with the Letran Lady Knights. A couple of points ang ibinigay dito ng Letran off their errors. One off an attack and one off a serve. If you're Letran, you're facing a hot team like this, is there any form of intimidation ng konti? O talagang dapat ikaw kumpiyansa kasi number 1 ka coming in?
Yes, iba talaga yung kumpiyansa pag nasa top seed ka rin ng team standings. Pero syempre, you have to respect your opponent kasi hindi mo alam, it might be a good day for them. Like, just like what we covered yung last na game against Makua and AU. Kailangan talaga respect your opponent all the time and do your best and then just stay dun sa system nila.
Oh yeah, that was an epic game between Mapua and Arellano. Kala natin Mapua na yun sa 4th set. Kinayod ng Arellano Lady Chiefs. Oh, scramble. Ming goes to the other side. So Netura scores her 2nd point.
Netura has been on a roll, targeting all of the corners, mapa-cross court, down the line, and even the middle.
So Judel will start here. Sharp serve, falls on the line. So Judel with 2 straight points.
5-34.
Puzon. Muchilias catching the back line as well.
Palitan yung puntos pang, is this a 5-setter game?
Oh! Declaration. Hindi pala. Para, suggestion ni Mel. Pwede naman. Si Muchilias ang pumalit kay Jaja Tulang. Of course, Tulang injured her arm a couple of games ago against JRU as Estrelier. She had the presence of mind to put that ball down.
Great read there by Estrelier. Look at that 1-2 play, great timing. And targeting the middle, and no one was there.
And not Estrelier, primary setter for Letran, much improved as well. Ooh, yeah, Martin. High risk, high reward on that jump serve.
Yes. Bit of miscommunication there by the libero.
7.
And yan, Martin, this is a good two-way player for Coach O. In some games, off the bench siya. 2 straight games now, she has started for Letran. Dolorito. Estrelier to Gia Makilang. 8 to 5 is the tally, Letran. Brings us to our first technical timeout. Pagbalik po natin, papakinggan natin ang unang report ni Alia Fideliaga.
Of the set.
Kilalang-kilala ngayon si Carlos Yulo sa kanyang double gold sa Paris. Pero alam nyo ba na mayroon nang naunang Carlos na naglaro sa Olympics na tubong NCAA? Siya'y walang iba kundi si Carlos Caloy Loizaga na nagpa-champion sa San Beda Red Lions ng 3 beses noong 1950s. Lumahok si Loizaga ng 2 beses sa Olympics, pati na rin sa Asian Games, FIBA Asia at FIBA World Championships kung saan nagkamit siya ng maraming gintong medalya. Sa taong
Season 100 Women's Volleyball Tournament. Martin and Melissa, let's talk about the 2 women who are leading the charge. For the reigning best libero and the season's top digger, Lara Silva, it's all about digging deep both literally and figuratively. Paano ba ako makakatulong sa team? That's the question that fuels her drive to stay dedicated in training and motivates her to make an impact every game. Across the net, 2-time best setter Venice Puzon is setting the standard of excellence by being consistent and instilling a fighting spirit within the Lady Pirates. Team captains like Lara and Venice show us that great leadership is not just about playing your best, but making everyone around you better. With both teams winning streaks at stake, the question is, who will lead their team to victory today? Back to you, Martin and Melissa.
Thank you, Alia. 2 leaders from both sides and 2 awardees here in the NCAA. That's Lara May Silva and Venice Puzon. Top of their game right now. LPU retaliates after the second technical timeout. What are your thoughts on, the message of those leaders para dito sa magkabilang panig natin?
Yes, you got Lara Silva as a defensive anchor ng Letran. Kaya naman, ang daming nata-transition to offense sa side nila palagi. Makita mo sa stats nila, every game ang taas, double digits din yung mga spikers nila. Malaking bagay na may depensa yung isang team. And for the side of the Lady Pirates naman, pag magaling yung setup mo, expect mo talaga na ang gaganda din ng plays mo. Pero yung challenge nila ngayon, they're going up against a team na heavy sa offense, na sobrang strength yung offense. So now, kailangan nila galingan yung defense nila para mag-transition ni Venice as the best, or one of the best setters na magaganda yung mga plays.
And that's right on cue. Pero itong depensa na to, nasa net. Romeo Sada denying Gia Makilang. And just to give you a stat, para dito kay Lara May Silva, if she continues this, she is poised to win her second straight award. That's Gia Makilang, pinabawi agad, down the line hit. Lara May is number 1 in digging and number 2 in receiving right now.
Gia Makilang has been targeting that down the line. And nakikita ngayon ng Letran, yung weakness nila is yung zone 1. And they've been targeting that zone since the start of the game.
3 points now for Makilang. Joan Doguna. And that's what she can do.
Joan Doguna using the hands of the blockers para sa check-out ball, para sure point.
Master of the checkout itong si Joan Doguna. Okay, sabi sa akin ni Coach Crom, they didn't have Venice and Joan in their first 3 games in the season. So that's where the struggles actually started for them. Kaya it took them a while to get their groove, get their rhythm as a team. So now they are complete.
Yeah, and iba talaga when you start from yung hindi kompleto yung team. So, and malaking bagay yung 3 losses na yun sa team, pagdating sa team standings. So, tingnan natin kung kakayurin nila para mapunta sila sa top 4 spot para ng team standings.
Number 1 serving team in the league, Letran Lady Knights, unleashing heavy serves, another ace, but that one came from Estrelier. Meantime, Nietura, another one for Judel.
Great cross-court hit by Nietura. Iba yung power ng mga palo ni Nietura today.
Maganda gigising ni Judel, ano? Oh, nice save. De La Cruz with a better reaction at the net.
Great read there by Royce De La Cruz. And very, ano din yung mga ganyang klaseng bola. Kasi pag minsan, sobrang nangigigas sila, so over yung
Yeah. Kasi sinalba na lang yun ni Daguna. Ito si Coach Cromwell.
Yung tinatrabaho natin, kahit sinong pumalo dyan sa dalawa, okay, dito natin sasaraduhan. Okay? Ayan na mismo. Yan. Ha? Oh, one stop. Kailangan makapulot tayo sa bola. Atake, atake.
Hey! May receive na kayo! Atake! Galang! Water yan ka, water yan.
Okay, Coach Crum is trying to address their defense, especially in stopping Nitura and Makilang, who both have 4 points dito sa ating first set net.
Yes, and we've talked about a while ago na kailangan talaga tibayan yung depensa ng Lady Pirates kung if they're up against a team na heavy yung offense.
Yeah.
And yung niremind sa kanila Coach Crum kanina na depensa tapos opensa din. Kailangan din nila umopensa para magkapunto sila. And a bit of a slow start from the side of the Lady Pirates right now with Lady Knights na may 4-point lead.
Now serving.
Joan Duguna.
Denise Puzon.
2 off the block hits. So LPU. Dennis Puzon will serve. Very good server. And that's the result. An ace at the first one for LPU. And this is usually the trend in sets for LPU. When Venice serves, they get a string of points.
Yes, and they need to utilize this momentum na habang nasa service line si Venice.
Oo, kita mo. Faulty first ball there. Kagawa ng paraan ni Gia. A chance for LPU Daguna. Right behind was Martin. Judel again! How about these cut shots from Nitura?
The Lady Pirates has been struggling with that sharp cross-court hit by Judel. Nakailang beses na sila dyan sa zone 1 na they've been targeting that spot for a while now. And the Lady Pirates needs to adjust kasi kundi patuloy na ita-target niya ni Judel knowing na I think it's a good day for her.
Yeah. 5 puntos na para kay Judel Nitura. And Gia Makilang commits the service error, so that will be a breather for LPU. Nandito na si Joan Duguna. Oh, powerful serve as well. Martin. Oh, she puts it down. Yen Martin. It's her turn to shine for Letran.
Great cross-court hit there with the help of a bit of the net.
Kaya nakita mo yung surprise sa mukha ni Martin dun sa celebration nila. Dolorito. Too strong for Jonah.
Attack goes out.
So Letran will grab the 5-point lead. That's right. Going into our second technical timeout. Magpapalik po kami.
Second technical timeout of
Ang unang pumapasok sa isipan pag NCAA ang napag-uusapan ay basketball. Pero kahit sa ibang larangan ng palakasan, lalaban pa rin ang NCAA. Tignan nyo ang tubong mapuwa na si Chess Grandmaster Eugene Torre na isa na ang Hall of Famer. Ang taga-College of St. Benilde na Season 92 Men's Volleyball Champion at MVP na si John Vic de Guzman na nakapagkamit ng silver medals.
Balik sa ating laban. It is Letran with a 5-point advantage and Yen Martin with, as Mel mentioned earlier, the help of the net. Bouncing it off just ever slightly and putting it in. Father Vic Calvo, Jr. OP, Mancom rep of Colegio de San Juan de Letran, watching intently here. Mamaya may katabi siya, papakita natin. Maya-maya. In the next break. But now we continue with the coverage. Mel, this is now a 5-point lead for the Lady Knights. Gusto nila itong tuloy-tuloyin against LPU. Yen Martin nakabuelo. Dolorito approaching. Easy up for Martin. Back to her. Power push, no. Jonah again, yes! First point of Jonah Dolorito.
Jonah targeted the zone 1 first, pero sabi niya, nabantayan na siya, kaya yung corner pocket na yung tinarget niya, and she succeeded.
Nakita mo rin, hindi kinuha ng Letran kasi yung una niyang attempt, malakas.
Yes.
So, 12-16, Heart Bio is on deck to serve. This is a pass to Estrelier. Deflected, underhand setup. Malapit sa net. Muntik tumawid. Tuloy pa rin ang rally. Nitura, too strong on the swing. A rare error for Judel in the first set.
Judel wasn't able to adjust to that out-of-system play, and tinay niya pa rin ilong, pero too much power from her.
So LPU getting a couple of points after the break. Ito na sila, creating a mini run here. Gia, still a nice pass to Estrelier. Judel, bumawi! Yeah, look at this. Nitura saw red when she only had one player in front of her. 6 na puntos na para kay Nitura. Oh, nice serve. Pat Dolorito was there, and Hiro Osada on the quick attack.
Great connection there by Venice and Hiro. Look at that quick play, simple lang, and it went through the block.
14-17. Hindi pa tuluyang bumibitaw ang LPU. Mochilias. That one straight to Silva. Martin Rice again, cutting through the defense.
Great leap there by Martin, and ibabaw siya sa mga blockers. Pababa na yung blockers, pero nandun pa rin siya sa ere, kaya great spike there from her.
Malinis yung view niya. At ito ang kagandahan sa Letran. Papasok pa lang ang leading scorer nila na si Vanessa Sari. Their rookie from Bicol. She'll be joined by Princess Tumaya, who was excellent against CAC.
Ang ganda din sa side ng Lady Knights kasi ang deep ng bench nila. And meron 4-6 na papalitan yung setter, papalitan yung opposite. And nag-iiba din yung laro, nag-iiba din yung timing ng mga spikers and blockers nila.
Yeah. Eto, si Gia Makilang yung inactivate ni Tumayaw. Another timeout for Coach Crom.
Pinapasaraduhan ko na yan. Magiging itsura natin ito, tsaka ito. Kaya na itsura natin kasi meron naman tayo dito eh. Okay, kaya na niyang habulin yan. Pwede niya na puntahan niya pag magaan. Kasi ito, intact na to. Ha? Kailangan pa isa ulit tayo ha.
Isa lang. Hindi pa tapos. Buhay tayo.
This is the chairman of the Season 100 NCAA Management Committee from LPU, si Sir Hercules Calianta. And Sir Herc was watching for his team. Ano yung nasilip mo sa whiteboard ni Coach Crom? Nakita mo ba? Hindi ko nakita masyado.
Medyo malabo yung...
Oo nga. Kung nasilip natin yung mabi-breakdown natin. Meantime, it continues here. Osada unable to convert. Guzman. That's better coverage from LPU. And it leads to a point for Dolorito.
Iba yung nagagawa sa puntos nila pag malakas yung palo nila sa side ng Lady Pirates. Kaya they need to maximize their net defense and their floor defense right now.
Jonah Dolorito with a couple of points here in the first. Sharp one unleashed. Osada is denied. That was Makilang right in front of her. This is a chance ball for Letran. Tumayaw. Papunta kay Makilang.
What a great patong play. Great combination play there for the Lady Knights. And hindi nabasa ng blocker. Binantayan nila si Napal.
Oo. Kumagat sila kay Napal eh. 5 points now for Makilang. Quick attack. Off the block for Hiromi Osada. So LPU will cut the lead down to 4, but this has been the trend. Palitan lang tayo dito.
Yes, and they've been struggling to get out of that yung 4 na lamang ng Lady Knights.
Yeah. Oh, Silva had to track that one down. Vanessa Sari.
Vanessa
Was there a
Sari
check? Uy!
tried to use the hands of the blocker.
Kasi sigurado siya na
So let's see.
may check. Oh, ito, first challenge today. And this is gonna be requested by Coach Oliver Almadro. Hindi, umami na. Okay, so 21-16. We have very honest players here in NC. It's probably like the 4th admission of fault I've seen. Oh, Joan Doguna. That's a good retaliation.
It's good na nasa frontline na ngayon si Joan Duguna kasi every time nasa frontline siya, umaangat yung pulos ng Lady Pirates. So, it's a good thing na during this time, nasa frontline siya. So, sana umangat pa yung puntos nila. And for the Lady Knights, just stick to their system. They're doing great. But unfortunately, they need to lessen that kind of error.
That's Venice Puzon in her element. Service ace. Coach O, pakinggan natin.
Hindi hinihintay mo yung bola dumating sa iyo eh. Ha? Ilang beses na yan? Tapos pag malayo, habulin mo bigla ng kamay mo. Di ano mangyayari. Eh, we have to do it right. We have to do it right. Ang importante, aggressive sa resiban. Do it right. Don't break for the ball. Puntahan mo yung bola.
Kaya!
Ay, pinapaiba ni Coach O yung diskarte nila sa pag-receive nitong mga serve ni Venice Puzon.
Like you've mentioned a while ago, pag si Venice nasa service line, kailangan talagang i-maximize yan ng Lady Pirates. And now Coach O, kanina, nire-remind niya yung players niya na kailangan nila ng isang magandang receive. Dahil pag hindi mangyari yun, makakahabol ang Lady Pirates sa kanila.
That's right. Tatlo na lang. Itong abante ng Letran. It's still Ming Puzon. On the serve. Wasn't bothered by the timeout. Makilang rises. And it is sent back by LPU.
Great timing there and great read. Look at that block. One hand block lang yun.
Si Heart Bio, yung nakakuha ng kill block. Ming serves again. Magandang bigay para kay Estrelier. Makilang overcooks it.
Too much power there from Gia Makilang, and now we're closing in. Now it's getting more exciting.
4-0 run for LPU.
Great effort there by Ming Ming.
Ito na, ito yung string of points pag nagsaserve si Ming. Nagawa ng paraan to. Judel! Much needed fire extinguisher for Letran.
Hindi pa nababasa ng Lady Pirates yung mga palo ni Judel so far. She's been doing great. All of her cross courts and down the line hits.
7 points here in the first for Natura. Puzon. Backset papunta kay Doguna. That one was low. So Letran responds with 2 straight points. Na natin
Try
to.
to adjust that one. Masyado siyang nakaharap sa bola.
Wasn't the ideal set as well for Doguna.
Yeah.
Mochilias. Push doesn't work. Martin Abuelo. Ooh!
Martin tried to do a power dip, but she was unsuccessful.
Ito, nakagather na. Had to variate it.
And medyo over din kasi yung set sa kanya, kaya hindi siya nakapag-adjust.
So, 21-23. Joan with a nice serve. Ito yung back set. Papunta kay Judel Natura. Still unstoppable in the first. And now Letran is at set point.
Judel Natura is leading their offense. Grabe. 8 points na siya. First set pa lang.
On fire today. Puzon. Mochilias is not yet done.
Great, powerful cross-court hit there by Mochilias. Look at that jump. Ang ganda ng timing. It went through the block.
She has an interesting form. Yung mga lefty na ganyan, ano?
Oo. Ako, personally, tuwang-tuwa ako sa mga lefty.
Kasi ganda, no? Tsaka
Ganda.
unpredictable yung mga palo.
Ang ganda ng space niya sa bola.
Yeah. Oh, Natura!
Wow.
Oh, with the exclamation point here in the first set. 9 points for Judel. And she ends set number 1 for Letran. They take the 1-set-to-none lead, 25-22, when we return numbers and highlights of the first frame.
Nabuo ang samahan ng NCAA at GMA noong 2020 sa kasagsagan ng COVID-19 pandemic kung kailan pinagbawal lahat ng face-to-face events. Ngunit kung ang ibang mga liga ay nagkansela ng kanilang mga season, itinuloy pa rin ang NCAA Season 96 Rise Up Stronger. Online, ginawa ang halos lahat ng mga sports events kasama na ang opening ceremony. Nagkaroon din ng virtual chess at taekwondo tournament at live basketball at volleyball skills challenge na alinsunod pa rin sa mga health protocols. Yan ang NCAA sa siglo 1.
Alam nyo ba na meron ding kapuso stars ang nag-aral sa NCAA schools? Ilan sa mga ito ay sina Yasser Marta na naging team B ng San Sebastian bago lumipat sa LPU. Si Anthony Rosaldo naman ay galing sa Arellano at si Rocco Nasino na naging
To the coverage, and just coming off good action here in set number 1. And Letran, they were ahead pretty much the entire set, Mel, and they were led by Judel Natura with 9 points, won at 25-22.
Yes, what a great start for the Letran Lady Knights, and unstoppable during the first set si Judel Natura, and ang gaganda ng set, ganda ng receive. A bit of yung last set, medyo nag-adjust sila sa service receive kasi ang lakas talaga ng service ni Mingming Puzon, but for the side of the Lady Pirates, they need to adjust, lessen their errors, and they should not give away easy errors, easy points to their opponent right now na sobrang lakas yung offense, and they've been struggling with their defense pattern. And let's see if they'll be able to surpass the challenge during the second set.
Sinubukan namang kumapit nitong LPU Lady Pirates. They were within 21-20, but after that, nag-respond ulit itong Letran Lady Knights. They were able to finish off LPU 25-22. And for the LPU Lady Pirates, they need to polish a lot of things going into the second set here, especially against an efficient team like Letran. They're so efficient. Yung set number 1 natin, bibihira yung hindi sila pumupuntos.
And let's look at the stat, look at the numbers, 18 attacks, and talagang tinry talaga ng Lady Pirates na mag-step up sa blocking and aces, service aces, but it's just that kailangan nila mas maging consistent ngayon sa defense pattern nila. They need to start with good receive and good digs para din ma-maximize din yung mga spikers nila because they have a great setter.
Yeah. And they need to respond better to what Natura and Makilang are giving them. Kasi yun yung medyo nagiging suspect dito sa LPU. Their floor defense against the spikers. Nakakailan yun. 9 points. They weren't able to figure it out. So set number 2 is here. Good to have you with us on a Friday. Letran gets first blood. Royce de la Cruz connects.
And we see Sari now starting for the Lady Knights.
That's right. Vanessa Sari, who was late entry in the first set. De la Cruz, too strong.
Service goes out.
And for the LPU Lady Pirates, again, they are on the roll right now. They're able to climb back in the team standing 6-6. And with the loss of Perpetual earlier, sila yung humahabol. They have to take advantage of this opportunity. It's not gonna be easy. It's against a #1 team, but they gotta fight.
And these both teams, maganda yung tuloy-tuloy yung naka-winning streak sila ngayon. So, this game, malalaman natin kung sino yung mapuputulan ng winning streak. And malaking bagay din yon from the side of the Lady Pirates. Kasi kailangan nila umangat sa team standings.
That's right. Judel Nidura now with 10 points in the match. Although she commits a service error right after. But again, her attacks have been perfection for Letran today. Heart Bio. Magsisimula dito.
And both teams talaga, kinakargahan nila yung service nila.
Pareho, ano?
Oo, pareho. Kaya matirang matibay talaga pagdating sa service receive.
And you like how Estrella is setting the table as well for Letran.
Yes.
Because she is choosing different options at binibigyan niya rin ng kumpiyansa yung mga gitna nila.
Yes, and ang laking bagay that you have the best libero with you, within your team. Inaako lahat ni Silva eh. Yung ako na. Pag may isa na nag-misreceive, pupwesto na siya doon. Yun naman talaga yung trabaho ng libero. You have to be a leader sa backline.
Spoken like a legendary libero herself. Of course, kumbaga ikaw yung setter, ang gaganda ng pasa sa'yo eh. Di ba? Mas madali ang buhay mo.
Yes.
Mochilias catching the line. Wow!
Mochilias now with 4 points, stepping up for Jaja Tulang na nagpapagaling ngayon for the Lady Pirates.
This is a legitimate freshman. Itong si Mochilias. First year. Ito masyadong malakas.
Too much power there and high risk, high reward.
But for a first-year player, nakikitaan mo siya talaga ng tapang sa loob ng court. She is unfazed and she is just embracing the opportunity.
And this season talaga, ang daming promising rookies per team, di ba?
Yeah.
Like every team, may kita mo na first 6 na yung rookie and providing points for the team. Kaya nakakatuwa itong NCAA 100.
That's right. Hiromi Osada on the soft tip. LPU in front. Gia. Lara May ang nagdala kay Gia. They're used to that. They've been teammates in beach volleyball in the past 2 seasons. Kaya yung mga underhand setup na yung kabisado nilang dalawa. Makilan! It is saved. Chance ball for Letran. Estrella back to Gia. She knew what to do with that ball.
She targeted everywhere. Zone 1, did not work. Cross court, did not work. Okay, power tip.
Now serving.
Gia Makilan.
Kaya alam mo kapag beach volleyball player magaling talaga pumpuwesto ng bola.
Kasi instinct yung babasahin muna, kahit mabilis, bago mag-desisyon,
Yes. And ang galing mag-adjust kagad ng palo.
Too strong for Joan Duguna, so that's 2 straight for the Lady Knights.
We are seeing inconsistencies right now for the Lady Pirates. Yung offense nila, this is not their, best day for their offense. Pero we know they can do better.
And,
I think big factor din, kanina, they're struggling with their service reception. Ang daming overdigs na medyo nahihirapan din si Mingming. Na kahit you're the best setter sa season, pero if wala talagang magandang receive, mahirap talaga i-transition yun sa magandang set.
And that's a good example. Underhand set. Not gonna work for LPU. Letran is ahead again going into the technical timeout. Pagbalik natin, pakinggan natin si Aliyah Fideliaga.
Kung sa Season 99 ay may new heroes of the game, itong unang siglo ay meron ding OG heroes ang NCAA. Hindi lang kasi mga sports legends at mga sikat na celebrities ang naging bunga ng NCAA schools, kundi pati na rin ang mga pambansang bayani ng Pilipinas at dating presidente. Produkto ng Kolehiyo de San Juan de Letran ang mga revolusyonaryong sina Apolinario Mabini at Emilio Jacinto. Ganun din ang mga dating presidenteng sina Manuel Quezon,
NCAA Season 100 Women's Volleyball Tournament. Ito ang laban sa pagitan ng LPU Lady Pirates and Letran Lady Knights. Martin and Melissa, may bagong acronym ako para sa inyo. LPU, level-headedness, precision, and unity. Yan ang gustong makita ni Coach Cromwell Garcia mula sa kanyang koponan. He wants the Lady Pirates to maintain their composure and presence of mind, be precise on offense and defense, and fight as one. Dagdag pa ni Coach that he wants to see their preparation and training translate in today's game. As they aim to counter their slow start, let's see if they can turn things around in the second set as they take it 1 point at a time. Balik sa inyo, Martin and Melissa.
Maraming salamat to our courtside reporter, Aliyah Fideliaga. LPU needs LPU right now.
Yes.
Diba? Here in the second set. That's a good acronym coming from Aliyah. And now it's not working for LPU. Gia Makilang continues to feast.
9:35.
Grabe yung Makila.
Oo, palitan lang sila ni, ngayon, 5 points na or 6 points?
Oo.
Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah. Si Gia. Lara May again returning every ball. This is answered. Nakabuelo si Duguna. Lara. De La Cruz!
Grabe, this frontliner, look at that. You have Makilang, Ventura, and even De La Cruz in the front line. Pag itong tatlong nagtabi-tabi, umaangat talaga yung puntos ng Lady Knights.
And now, they grab the 5-point lead.
Tayo. Masyado tayo maraming iniisip. Set aside mo na. Throw. Okay. Doesn't matter na yan. Recover lang tayo. Balik tayo sa umpisa. Yan. Isa-isahin muna natin. Okay, 1 point. 1 point lang ng 1 point.
Okay. Look at the run for Letran. 6-0 run. We started 4-5. Abante pa nun ng LPU. Pero ito na. Bumulusok ng muli itong Lady Knights.
And makita natin kung paano maging consistent and grabe kumapit din yung Lady Knights kahit lamang yung kalaban nila.
Oh, John Duguna. Vanessa Sari got there but unable to.
Yeah, we've been waiting for that kind of offense from the Lady Pirates and Duguna answered.
Ito, Joan Duguna again. This LPU team has that capability. You know, they have so much in their engine. We're talking about the three of spikers that they have. Pati na rin yung mga gitna nila. Ooh! And that's something they can't afford. Lalo ngayon, momentum!
Yeah, we don't wanna see more errors from their side kasi lalong tataas yung lamang ng Lady Knights.
Gia Makilang begins too strong.
Service goes out.
Also happened in the first set. Yung alam mo, kargado yung mga palo nito ni Gia, no?
Yung serve nila talaga, they're loading it up para mahirapan din yung service reception ng Lady Pirates. And ang ganda ng tactic nila na gano'n.
Yeah. De La Cruz sent back. That's Heart Bio with the kill block. For LPU.
Great read by Heart Bio sa blocker. Let's look at the replay.
Single coverage.
Sobrang sarado ang bako. Bantay na bantay. And one of the strengths din ng Lady Pirates, si Heart Bio, kahit na single block siya, ang tangkad kasi, you'll see the advantage of her height.
That's right. She has good timing as well.
Yes.
Jonah from behind. Uy! Lapit sa neto. Ginawa ng paraan ni Nitura. Mochilias angles it. Nat. Back to Judel. Returned. Back-to-back kill blocks for LPU.
Great efforts there by both teams, but we have a miscommunication from the side of the Lady Knights.
Oh, that was Doguna getting to it. Di sila nakasarado ni Bio, pero Doguna was enough to deny the attempt. Sari! A dig by Jonah Dolorito. Ito yung bigay. Nitura!
And another one. Another cross-court hit. Very sharp.
That ends.
Ang lakas talaga ng palo
grabe.
niya. Diyan
Yeah.
sa setter's area.
12 puntos na para kay Nitura. That ends the 3-0 run netong Lady Pirates. But they give the point back with De La Cruz's service error.
Points. Nagko-close in na dahil sa mga service errors ng Lady Knights. Dapat i-lesson talaga nila yung errors because you don't know, baka bumawi yung Lady Pirates.
Doguna. Kinargahan yung serve. But Silva again with a good first ball. Top receiver. Or rather, number 2 receiver right now in the league. Dolorito is denied.
Solid block read there by Natura.
Netran's blocking.
Look at that read. Talagang inabot niya para bumagsak sa floor eh.
Yeah. 13-10. Jonah fires back.
Great power down the line hit.
Adjusting her attempt.
And great set there too by Mingming.
Serving now for the Lady Pirates. Hard.
And we've been waiting for that kind of spike from the side of the Lady Pirates because they were struggling a while ago with their service reception.
That's right. Heart Bio. Abuelo si Sari. This one was deflected. Ming. Back to Jonah. Outside.
And that goes out.
Masyadong lihis.
Oo, masyado niyang iniwas sa blocker kasi gagaling din ang mga blockers ng Letran kaya talagang iiwasan mo.
Kasi kanina na-block na siya. Oo. So talagang binigay niya yung respect dun sa skills ng blockers. Wow! Mochilias. Nitura. Unstoppable.
And we see a different energy ni Nitura and kahit mapa-backline, grabe yung mga palo niya. Ang tutulis, ang lalakas.
Serving 11.
Grabe naman yun.
And that's her 13th score?
No, 14.
14th na.
Wow.
Kahit tayo, hindi na natin nabibilang kasi ang dami.
So, tuloy-tuloy yung scoring ni Judel dito as Mochilias puts it down.
Great angle there. Wow, is it a check out?
So, they'll challenge.
Video challenge
So,
request by the LPU Lady Pirates.
Ang challenge ng
Block
LPU ay block touch. So, it's not dun sa ball in and out, ano?
Yes, block touch. Kasi mukha.
Mukhang may deflection, may
Yeah, from
dinaanan.
our angle too. I kind of saw,
Yeah.
So, we'll see.
Okay. So, Lady Pirates is gonna be a big call for them. Because if it is unsuccessful, Letran will grab the 5-point lead. So pretty much like what happened in set number 1, if it goes in their favor, babasa tatlo.
Yes. And I think the Lady Pirates needed also this pause to regroup.
Oh, no.
Kasi medyo midway na tayo ng second set.
The players of the LPU Pirates, Ato Barba, Renz Villegas on your screens. Of course, they're still preparing for season 101. You know, this is a team that made it to the Final Four again in season 100 this past season. Buong team nila nandun eh. Ayan, okay, 15-11. Sila yung nag-cheer. Ito, tingnan nga natin, Mel. Oh, yeah.
Wow, great call.
Yeah.
After the
And
review, there was a block cut.
the cheers are actually coming from the LPU basketball team. Sila yung malakas mag-cheer dito. Kasi sabi sa akin ni si Maclod nung isang araw,
Scores.
kaibigan nila ang volleyball team. Kasi same ano rin syempre, pareho ng dorm, ganyan. So talagang suportahan yung mga atleta natin. Napal!
Great running play there by Estelier to Lapal. Ang ganda ng set and ang ganda ng timing. And walang blocker.
Yeah. Second technical timeout. Magbabalik po kami.
Marami sa mga student athletes ng NCAA ang tumutuloy sa mga professional basketball leagues at may mga piling atleta rin na nagiging basketball legends. Ilan sa mga past and future basketball legends ng NCAA ay sina Kaloy Loizaga, Laura Mumar at Freddie Webb na sinundan nila Atoy Ko, Philip Cesar, Vergel Meneses, Alvin Patrimonio at Samboy Lim. Isama nyo na rin sina Romel Aducul.
Balik sa ating laban. Look at this. Estrelier with a nice set to Napal.
Yeah, great running play there and hinabol na lang ng blockers, hindi nabasa.
And that's good variation as well for Natalie Estrelier. Ito na, para sa inyong kwentong totoo, kwentong kapuso, sumali na sa U-Scoop Plus Facebook group at i-share ang inyong mga larawan at video. Maaaring ma-feature ang inyong story sa aming newscast. Gamitin lang ang hashtag U-Scoop sa inyong mga posts. So, abangan po namin yung contribution ninyo. In the meantime, back to the action. We go. Osada, this is well read. Letran. Ang ganda ng basa sa opensa ng LPU. Makilang approaches and scores. Gia will give Letran this 5-point advantage.
We see Estelier activating all of her spikers and talagang may variation din. Lahat binibigyan niya. Kaya ang ganda ng puntos, ang ganda ng mga plays ng Lady Knights.
Yeah. Dolorito. This one was deflected. Nat. Mochilias keeping it alive. Set up for Letran. Back row attack. Sari connects.
Vanessa Sari.
Only her second point in the match, but she did come off the bench today.
Great help there by the net. Sari should take the net.
Yeah. Kahit may gigil ng konti.
Oo.
Target to. Middle service. Okay. Look for the middle. Okay. Tapos, yung ibabaw nito, i-challenge yung mga ibabaw nyo. Complete. Yan. Meron ka rin ito. Malaki masyado to. Kasi depensa nandito dito. Ha? Binibigay nila yan kasi malaki to. Atakihin mo to. Ibabaw ko naman dyan, ha? Let's go, ate! Hindi, tulong. Kailangan makuha mo dito.
Alright, LPU searching for answers here. Naiiwanan na sila dito sa ating second set.
And Coach Cromwell also, may nag-i-instruct na siya kung saan ilalagay yung opensa nila kasi kailangan talaga nila ngayon.
Dolorito. Ooh. Saved. Back to Jonah here. And Jonah scores. So, from going through the blockers, she went cross-court on the second attempt.
Now, she did, look at that, sharp cross. Umikot talaga siya sa blockers. Great sharp cross angle there by Dolorito.
You see the applause from Coach Crom. That's what he ordered from the timeout. Ito si Mingming. Doguna. Sari saves it. Gia!
Gia Makilang. Consistent spiker. Kahit buka yung set, dikit yung set, nagagawa niya ng paraan para pumuntos.
Estrelier serving.
9th point of the match for Gia Makilang. It is 19-13 now for Letran. Hiromi is denied. Kill block. Was it through Makilang? Yes, it is. So that's her 10th point.
Number 9, Panangin for number 25.
She gets one off a kill block. Hold on.
Number 14, Cruz for number 16.
New face on the court for Letran. Oh.
The Lady Knights are now at 20.
So, yung isa si Tambasakan usually enters the match kapag kailangan niya mag-serve. Oh, this is gonna be dug up. Nakabuelo. Oh, hold on. This is Panangin. Yeah. Muchilias from behind. Nitura. Cruz, kakapasok lang din. Nakabuelo si Muchilias. Too strong on the attempt.
Great efforts there by both teams. It's just that at this point, kailangan lesson talaga ng errors kasi so I think this is the biggest na lamang ng Lady Knights.
So Gia is just getting taped up and getting a massage from the PTs of Letran. Ito si Galedo. Nagpalit na ng playmaker si Coach Cromwell. So for Letran kanina si Panangin yung pumasok. Joralyn Panangin. For LPU, that was Angelica Cruz. Pati si Galedo. Andito na rin. Underhand. Back set. Guzman. Here's the attempt for Muchilias. She scores. So badly needed point for the LPU Lady Pirates.
Great backline hit there by Muchilias. Ang ganda ng pagka-step up ni Muchilias for Jaja Tulang. She's very consistent from the start. Hindi siya masyado nag-error for the team. And a silent operator.
Precisely. Solid all around. Ooh, this is gonna be returned. Bumuelo yung Duguna. Pinalik ulit. Pero buhay pa. The fly-in will not work. Netura swings. A put down once again for Judel Netura.
Ang galing ng adjustment ni Netura sa out-of-system play. Medyo buka kasi yung set sa kanya pero nagawa niya ng paraan. Grabe, on a roll. Kahit anong set sa kanya, puntos talaga ngayon.
15 points now for Judel. This is a faulty pickup for LPU. It'll be a free ball for Letran. Running attack. Too strong.
Attack goes out.
Masyado malakas. Pati yung Netura. Sweep naman ang sinubukan ngayon.
Ang ganda ng connection ngayon ni Estelier at saka Netura. Ganda ng target na yun.
Yeah. She has probably unleashed all of her attacks here as Vanessa Sari gets that one off a combination.
Great receive there by the second libero and Virga for the Lady Knights.
Yeah.
Binibigyan ng playing time at ni Coach O, yung mga youngins nila.
Si Isar papasok dito sa ating laban. Letran is 2 points away from taking the second set. At pahinga rin yan para kay Lara May na kanina pa talagang nililinis yung floor for Letran. Oh, this is returned. Again, it's the activity at the net of the blockers, forcing LPU's attackers to variate. And Sari, that's going to be an error on Letran's side.
Now serving for LPU,
John Duguna will begin. Estrelier. That bounced off the net for Netura. Eto si Mochilias. Sobra. Yeah, she had to really adjust to get her targeted spot. Set point for Letran. At ang magsisimula ay si Jodel Nitura who now has
The Lady Knights
15
are now
points.
at set point.
Guzman. Galedo to Dolorito.
Great target there by Dolorito. That corner pocket at nakita niya nag-iba yung libero at yun yung tinarget niya.
Yeah. Least they can do now, talking about LPU, is to create some momentum. Going into the third set, Rivas coming in. And Verga. Sari puts it down and ends the second set. Vanessa Sari, the super rookie of Letran, puts an end.
Look at that power. For a rookie,
Yeah,
grabe talaga.
she puts an end to the second set. The final was 25-17. Both sets so far lasting 27 minutes long. Pagbalik po natin, set number 3 action.
Hello mga kapuso! Ako po si Christine San Agustin at ngayon, nandito tayo sa San Beda University para saksihan ang kanilang pep rally para syempre ipakilala at suportahan ang kanilang mga atleta na ready ng sumabak para sa NCAA Season 100. Kaya tara, samahan niyo po ako. How was the preparation coming into the Season 100?
After the Season 99, non-stop pa rin po yung training namin for Season 100. As a rookie po, super looking forward po ako this NCAA Season 100. We're so excited po na
Welcome back to the coverage. Highlights of set 2. And Letran with a more emphatic win right here in set number 2, Mel.
You know, they adjusted also from their mistake. They lessened their errors. And during the second set, mapapansin mo, grabe yung kargado ng service from the side of the Lady Knights na they committed some errors from the service line. But it really paved the way sa sobrang laki ng lamang kasi hindi na-utilize yung mga spikers din ng Lady Pirates. Kaya nahirapan sila pumunto sa second set and hindi talaga nila hindi pa rin sila nakaka-adjust ngayon pagdating sa defense pattern nila.
That's right. Kahit mapigilan ng konti, itong sinitura, makilang, nag-struggle gawin yan itong LPU Lady Pirates, and it's not just Gia and Jodel anymore dahil sumali na rin si Vanessa Sari sa scoring para dito sa Letran, and she actually gave us the final point in that second set.
And malaking bagay na ang daming attackers ngayon from the side of the Lady Knights, and you'll also see their deep bench. Just imagine, you'll see sa numbers ngayon ng attacks ng Lady Pirates, bumaba yung attacks nila.
Yeah.
Kaya ang galing din ng basa ng blockings. Nakita mo may mga single block si Gia.
Yeah.
And they really step up also from their blocking. You'll see 3 to 2 and more aces from the side of the Lady Pirates. Pero ang dami din kasing not service aces, pero misreceive from the side of the Lady Pirates from the strong serves of the Lady Knights. So ang laking bagay na kinargahan nila yung service nila during the second set ng Lady Knights.
15 points, 12 off attacks, 2 blocks and an ace for Jodel Nitura today. Nice bounce back performance because she only had 3 points previously against DEAC Lady General. So eto yung Nitura, Jodel Nitura na kilala natin. Set number 3 begins.
She's leading the team right now pagdating sa offense, and not just that, front line and back line din. And ang ganda ng mga targets niya ngayon sa side ng Lady Pirates.
Yeah. She is seeing the floor very well, and we'll start off with a block for Letran.
And let's also commend De La Cruz for her leadership sa net defense ngayon ng Lady Knights.
Yeah.
Na organize ngayon yung blockings nila.
At itong Letran, again, katulad nung unang pagkikita nila sa season where they had 10 blocks. Now they're imposing and they're shutting down the LPU's attackers, and it gives Nitura the openings here. 16 points now for Jadel.
We are seeing Dolorito limping a bit, but sabi niya okay lang.
Puzon. Doguna. Pasambasa. One more time. Saved by Gia. Sari from behind. Doguna straight to the net.
Attackero.
In that situation, you know, 3 straight balls for Joan Doguna.
Yes.
Kahit dalawa yung bantay niya.
Yeah. And kailangan talagang i-catch niya yung breath niya after those 3 straight spikes. Anong first for a team na magaling yung blockings, kailangan din i-variate mo yung mga spikes. You have to maximize your middle spikers too when it comes to offense.
Yeah.
Because you have 2 spikers now in the front line and medyo limited lang yung pwede mong gawin.
Ito. Miscommunication between Sari and Makilang. So, walang unang tumawag ng mine.
That's, I think, the second time na miscommunication from the side of the Lady Knights.
So, Ming Puzon will begin. Sharp serve again. It is De La Cruz. Ang ganda naman ng takbo at abang ni Puzon. But Sari digs it up. Makilang! Wow!
I wonder kung ano yung ginawa nila ngayon pagdating sa offense kasi kargado lahat ng palo nila.
Yeah.
Nag-weights ba kayo, Coach O?
Alam mo, hindi imposible dahil in the last game, merong nakasetup na squat rack. Dito dyan sa hallway ng Philoy. That was set up, of course, by their strength and conditioning coach, Coach Son. Eto, over reception once again. At regalo para kay Sari, who now has 5 points.
Yung bola natin pwede naman pangatin sa gitna. Sabi ko challenge yung blocker, pero hindi ibig sabihin, puro kami ng blocker ang papaluin mo. Hindi mo? May mga exit naman yan eh. Hey, focus tayo. Yung block natin wala na naman. Tama na kanina, okay na eh. Nakakahipo ka na eh. Okay, balik sa dati.
Basta ma-check lang. Yung importante, check lang, check lang. Alright!
Great reminder there by Coach. Kasi kailangan nila i-organize yung net defense din nila. At titingnan mo yung net defense ng kalaban. When you are a spiker, you need to find the holes in between or sa side ng blockers. Knowing na one of the top blocking teams.
Former Mapua Lady Cardinal, Roxy De La Cruz. Next in line yan ha. She's just spending her 1-year residency para dito sa LPU Lady Pirates, but next year she will be eligible for them.
Yeah, we miss her volleyball actions.
Yeah. One of the scorers of Mapua before. Now with LPU, Mochilias with the variation. Okay.
Now we are seeing more variations from the side of the Lady Pirates. Hahanapin mo talaga yung butas behind the blockers, in between the blockers. Kahit hindi malakas na palo yan. Yun yung ginagawa ni Gia Makilang since the first set.
Service error.
Masakit yan para sa LPU.
Yeah, they can't afford to commit errors at this time.
Now Letran has the opportunity. Ganto nakakakuha ng separation ng Letran. Although LPU dodges a bullet.
Yeah,
kasi error na binigay ni De La Cruz.
Oo nga pero kailangan may magandang panapos din from the side of the Lady Knights.
Yeah.
At hindi babaliwalain yung yung kalaban nila. Kahit lamang sila ng 2 sets.
Yeah. Heart Bio. Now she's gonna start from the back. That's a good pass. Soft tip, won't work. Mochilias! Cross-court hit.
Ang ganda talaga ng approach ni Mochilias. Look at that approach. Ang layo niya mag-approach.
And etong si Mochilias again, filling in for Jaja Tulang and doing an excellent job. She's a thinking spiker, ano?
Yeah.
Every time before she attempts, kahit sumobra kung paano yung approach niya, nakikita mong dinidireksyon niya.
Yes. At binavariate niya rin yung mga palo niya from cross-court, down the line, middle, soft spike, and even power tips.
And that's rare for a first-year player. Diba? Ito si Judel Netura. My goodness. Having a fantastic game. 16 puntos. Back set. 17 na pala para kay Netura. Mochilias!
Mukhang kailangan natin batiin palagi si Mochilias.
Tama.
Dire-diretso siya ngayon. She's on a roll right now.
This is Ashley Mochilias with her 9th point. Wow. Nice discovery coming from Coach Krom. Sari, that one was deflected. Oh, Hero is activated. And LPU ties it up.
Great quick play there. Actually, 1-2 step approach lang yung ginawa ni Hero.
Yeah. So now, we're all tied here. Set number 3. Nice serve. Underhand setup for Sari. Nasa likod si Duguna. Dolorito. Easy up for Gia. 1-2 play. Doesn't connect. Jonah tries again. Lara May absorbs it. Sari Bumuelo. Good exchange we're seeing here. Duguna from behind. Silva again tracks it down. Here's the setup here. Puzon. Back to Jonah. Pasa na. Hiromi from the middle. No. Longest rally so far. Netura. Pasa ni Guzman. Mochilias. Sari. Outside. And for the first time in the match, it's LPU who will be bringing us to our technical timeout. They're up by 1 on the other side. We'll hear it from Alia Feduliaga.
Season 100 Women's Volleyball Tournament. Ito ang laban sa pagitan ng LPU Lady Pirates and Letran Lady Knights. Martin and Melissa, at the core of Letran is Coach O's belief that discipline and determination lead to reward and recognition. His direction for the Lady Knights can be summarized with 3 C's. Capitalize on their strengths, communicate, and be consistent. Ang bilin niya sa team ay to be efficient and effective with both intelligent and powerful attacks. Communicate with each other on the floor and be disciplined on their defense. He also reminded the Lady Knights, our serve is the first attack. Change its timing and direction. As they aim to bring home the win, let's see if these 3 C's can propel them to victory. Back to you, Mark and Melissa.
So far, so good. Maraming salamat, Alia Fideliaga, for that report. The 3 C's. You know, they're working right now for Letran, and the change that Coach O brought to the volleyball culture. Of course, he is a Letranista himself, so you know he wanted to give back to his alma mater. Pero massive improvements in his first 2 years at the helm.
And I think Coach O, no, nothing to prove. Ang dami niya ng medals and accomplishment pagdating sa, and it's nice to see kung paano siya mag-give back sa alma mater.
Yeah. Sari, after the service ace, comes up with an error. This is Coach O on your screens.
Yeah, prone to errors talaga pagdating sa jump serve.
Dolorito, serving.
So, Jonah Dolorito will begin. 9-all here in the third. Silva. Makilang! Oh,
that was almost. We really thought masasave yun.
Pero sobra na dun sa gilid.
Great power there. Cross court, down the line hit.
Yeah. And I thought that was a bit of a fake out as well kasi nag-commit si Napal sa gitna.
Oo.
And it looked like a short back set for Estrelier pero binigay niya kay Gia. Here's the track down. Makilang. Andun si Dolorito. Quick attack. Off the block. So, Osada responds.
Hiromi Osada is very consistent. Tahimik lang siya, pero may kita mo na slowly gumagawa siya ng puntos para sa Lady Pirates. And now we're tied up to 10.
Yeah. 10-all. Now she's gonna come from behind. Heart Bio yung nasa harap along with Joan Duguna for LPU. Gia Makilang dug up by Osada. And this is a chance ball for Letran. Makilang, yes. Gia again with the connection.
What a great improvement from Gia Makilang. We've seen her last year. And grabe talaga yung step up ngayon. At iba na yung mga palo niya. Talagang tuldok eh.
Oh, yeah. Yun yung isa sa mga improvement niya going into this season.
And she's also a leader.
Yeah.
I mean, sophomore pa lang siya, pero iba na yung nilalaro niya para sa team.
Pero si Joan Duguna, that one through the blockers. 11-all. Ming Puzon to serve. Again, a faulty first ball for Letran when Ming serves. Combination for Mochilias.
Great set there by Ming Puzon to think na galing siya sa service line at tinakbo niya yun at nakagawa pa siya ng magandang combination play.
10 puntos na para dito kay Ashley Mochilias. We'll check if this is a career high for her. Back set. Oh, Makilang catches the line.
A bad contact spike, parang hindi nag-spin, but still,
yeah, no.
Pasok.
Just on the line. One-handed set. Basang-basa ni De La Cruz. This is gonna be sent across. Back set. Off the block. It's good. Oh no. It went in. So kill block for LPU.
We are seeing a different energy right now for the Lady Pirates. Great read there. Napapikit talaga. And chinek niya ulit kung pasok ba.
Saktong-sakto sa linya. 13-12. De La Cruz with some hang time.
Medyo nahuli si Heart BU doon. Nauna siya bumaba kaya pumasok yung palo ni De La Cruz.
You know, waited at the final moment before attempting the spike.
Yes. Kasi importante din na tama yung timing din ng blocker sa spiker.
Yeah. Mochilias. Coverage. Uy! Sa antena dumaan. Balik ang abante sa LPU.
Tried to save that out-of-system play set pero mahirap eh. Sa angulo niya from that side, tinry niya pa kasi i-down the line yung palo.
Yeah. 14. So LPU is ahead again. Bio naman yung nasa likod ngayon. So Osada and Mochilias with Dolorito. This is a full front line
Yes.
for LPU.
We are seeing 3 spikers right now.
Yeah.
Strong lineup.
And they shut down Nitura. One more time for Judel. Deflected. They bring it to Dolorito. Silva. Tumawid ang bola. Mochilias with the off-speed. Silva again brings it to Nitura. Good exchange we're seeing so far. Jonah overcooks it. Hasn't gotten her rhythm in this match. Talking about Jonah Dolorito.
Yeah, too much power there, pero they're trying to get a block touch from that spike.
Okay.
Kasi si Jonah, queen of check ball.
Oh. Dito sa laban natin, medyo nagsastruggle siya. Nakukuha din ng mga, nila Ramey at ng Letran players yung kanyang mga atake.
She really targets the hands of the blocker, so...
Si ano to eh? Ayan, Lopez? Hindi si Stacy Lopez yun. Hold on. Ito sinasayawan ng LPU. Si Flores? Hold on, let me check. Meantime, Letran side. Panangin. Colendra hindi pa rin pumapasok. And Yen Martin has taken a long rest. The LPU basketball team. Watching here, some of these faces we'll be seeing in a few months. As we check out the decision. Was there a check? Nope. I don't think so.
Yeah. That was too far. Tsaka pababa na kasi yung mga blockers din. Kaya ang hirap din na check out yung bola.
So it is an unsuccessful challenge.
We are seeing a different narrative for both teams.
Yeah.
The Lady Pirates adjusted well. Now, let's see kung sino mas consistent sa set na ito.
Sari, nakabuelo. Sinagot ni Dolorito. Estrelier, back to Sari. Guzman was there. Puzon. Mochilias. Estrelier. Sari again. Good exchange. One more. Tignan natin to. Sari, aadliban. Puzon going back to Jonah. Off speed.
Great defense from both teams. Palitan. Pero ang ganda, kita na puro power yung mga palo. Pero sabi ni Jonah, okay, soft spike.
Great effort for both teams defensively.
Grabe yung mga puto kanina.
15-14. Jump serve for Mochilias. Back row hit. Makilang finds a spot.
Attack point for the Lady Knights.
Iba talaga pag beach volleyball player ka. You know where to put your spikes during this time.
Scores all 15.
And she saw that corner pocket na walang tao.
Again, that's what we're seeing from Gia so far. Yung mga atake niya, mas may diin.
Yes, and she's really a crafty player.
Yeah. Oh! Osada drops it in. So we go to the second technical timeout. LPU ang abante. Okay, Alice, umiinit ang ating laban. Back to the third set. Hiro Osada with a soft tip. Eto, nagkabungguan lang si Lara May and si Napal.
Yeah, she was a bit late. She was a bit advanced dun sa set at nagawa niya ng paraan with that soft tip.
Former NCAA MVP, Mary Rose Dapol. Taps Dapol, former Lady Altas. Isa sa mga star player ng ating liga. She now plays in the Pro Leagues. 16 to 15 tally.
It's good to see yung mga alumni players still supporting their college team.
That's right. Nat. Over to Gia. Off the block. This is gonna be saved. Oh, dinala kay Duguna. Gia again. Guzman with the coverage. Duguna. Deflected. Back row hit. Oh, Sari gets the point.
Sari saw that angle in between 1 and 6.
After a slow start. 7 points now for Vanessa Sari. Doguna puts it down.
Ang ganda ng set na to kasi palitan yung spikes, palitan ng palo, palitan ng puntos. Now it's really up to both teams kung sino mas consistent and kung sino yung mas less yung errors.
Action has picked up here in the third set. Both teams naayos na yung mga dapat nilang ayusin dito, especially on LPU's side. Doguna returned. They choose Mochilias this time. Oh! And yung approach ni Mochilias, it looks like magda-down the line siya. Nililihis niya yung atake niya pa-cross court.
Yes, nag-iiba talaga siya ng approach midway. Kaya ang hirap din basahin and medyo nag-hesitate si Natura.
Anong best option? Eh bakit hindi nyo pa i-commit yung sarili ninyo? Pangalawa, Gia, hindi ka pwede magbigay. Eh ano kung madepensahan? 100%! Pangalawa, hey, when in doubt, get it! Sir, anong gagawin? Puro mahaba.
Mahaba yan, mahaba. Go, 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 go! Dali mo!
Klaro ang mensahe ni Coach Oliver Almadro. Una, addressing the situation with Gia. 100% dapat yung mga atake niya. When in doubt, if you have a 50-50 attempt, this is Mr. Rocco Nasino right behind us. And of course, syempre, pakilala mo naman sa amin.
Yes, that's my
The little
husband,
one.
Rocco Nasino, GMA artist.
And the little one.
And my son, Ezra Nasino.
There you go.
Sana maging athlete din. Talaga may ganun.
For sure. Alam mo, yan ang sigurado.
Yeah.
Meantime, it is a 3-point lead now for LPU. Hiromi Osada now with 7 points. 3-0 run by the Lady Pirates. Trying to extend the match. Gia off the block.
No, they can't afford to put some errors now and yung mga ganyang klaseng sitwasyon na buka yung block.
Okay, 17-19 is the count. Oh, sharp serve! And it's an ace for Estrelier.
Ang ganda na ng target ni Estrelier. Parang pansin ko, both setters may same na target. That zone, that corner. Pag si Mingming naman, siya yung nag-serve. Same corner din.
Yeah. Crucial ace for Estrelier. Doguna gets the check.
Doguna wanted that point, using the hands of the blockers for a sure point.
The Lady Pirates.
And now we are seeing LPU respond. You know, kahit makapuntos ang Letran, Sumasagot ang Lady Pirates. We didn't see that in the first 2 sets. Judel. This is deflected. Guzman. Doguna. Tracked down by Silva. Pinuhay ni Guzman. Puzon. Brings it to Mochilias. So had to angle it. Yeah, masyado malalim.
That was a risky set from Mingming. Pero alam niya kasi si Mochilias on a roll ngayon eh. Kaya pagdating sa may sense of urgency, ibibigay mo talaga sa go-to spiker mo.
Yeah. Just riding the hot hand. Ito sa third set natin. They go to Doguna. That one coming off the opposite side. Mochilias now has the open. Nitura. Hold on. Judel ties it up. There's a switch up in the front line of LPU. But Nitura stays on her spot. Crucial point. 20 all here in the third.
Pagkakuha mo. Walang ganun. Oo. Kailangan makareceive tayo ng maayos. Atake tayo isa ha. Naintindihan. Jo! Ano mo siya doon? Katakihin mo. Hindi ka hihinto. One good pass. Eh, diskarte ha. Naintindihan. Tapos dire-diretso ulit tayo. Walang hihinto ng galaw. Ha? Go!
Coach Cromwell Garcia. Yan natin. 20 all here in the third set. They're looking for one good pass. And she wants the, or he wants the movement to continue. Kasi medyo nag-freeze itong LPU in the last 2 sequences.
And hindi na dapat magkaroon ng ganitong klaseng mali. And knowing a team, Lady Knights, na grabe yung maturity inside the court na kahit lamang yung kalaban, nakabulin pa rin nila. And yung sinabi nga ni Coach, consistency, yun yung talagang makikita mo sa Lady Knights.
And this is an excellent example of that consistency you were talking about. 17 points for Gia Makibang today. And efficient on her spiking.
And also her service, her defense.
Yeah. Doguna, easy up. Netura. Dolorito was there. Doguna, deflected. Here's the back set. Balik sila kay Judel. Back to Joanne. Rally continues. Sari, nakabuelo. Si Vanessa Sari.
Vanessa Sari.
8 points for Letran Super Rookie.
Sari always targets the down the line.
21.
And hindi talaga nadedepensahan yung down the line powerful hits niya kanina pa.
She has one of the best efficiency-wise pagdating sa spiking. Number 3 in spiking efficiency in the league.
And she's one of the tallest outside hitters. And kaya hirap i-block yung mga ganyang katangkad. Naka-same height lang ng middle blocker.
Tama. 5'9" to. 5'10" itong si Sari.
A very tall outside hitter. Kaya ibabaw talaga sa mga blockers din. Ang taas pa niya tumalon.
Parang binati ko yun. Nag-error tuloy si Sari.
Bawal
sa atake. Alright. Daguna. Sari, papabawiin. And Vanessa Sari will not be denied.
And Estelier knows to give the sets to her.
How about this? Her 9th point in the match. Sari connects. 22-21 in favor of the Lady Knights.
And I think this is the game na hindi siya double digits pa.
Yeah, averages little over 16 points per match. Dolorito! Teka lang daw, sabi ni Jonah.
Jonah answering back, not yet.
Yeah. Despite her slow start, she is up to 8 points as well.
Yeah, the Lady Pirates are holding out. And they're trying to snatch a set. Makakuha lang sila ng isang set. And it can change the narrative of this game.
Yeah. Rivas. Coming into serve. Combination. And Letran pulls ahead one more time. It's Vanessa Sari bringing them to the finish.
Substitution for Letran.
Princess Tumayaw and
number 12,
etong si
for number 10.
Nisen Colendra. She comes in for the first time. Tumayaw will now do the playmaking. Jonah. This is a crucial one coming up. Sari puts it down.
Another down the line. Sari is unstoppable and on a roll. She's been providing points for, I think, 3 straight points.
Yeah.
The Lady Knights are now at
Nung
Diba?
naging 20 yung points ng Lady Knights.
11 points now for Vanessa Sari. And you're right. Duluhan, match point na sila. Si Sari ang pinupuntahan. Mochilia says not yet. Tingnan natin kung makakapitan to ng LPU. It's another rookie producing for the Lady Pirates. Mochilias with 12. But now she will be tested. Jump serve. Derecho kay Silva. Sari from the other side. Returned. Sari on the second jump. Puzon. Dolorito. Still alive. Back set. Colendra. Laguna not giving up. Jonah angles it. Ito na ang Letran. Sari for the match.
I think Sari heard us nung sinabi natin na ito yung game na hindi pa siya double digit at hinabol niya talaga. And now ending to 12 points. But we also have to give it also to the Lady Pirates for holding on during the third set.
Vanessa Sari, 4 points in that stretch.
Wow.
Letran takes the win in 3.
gentlemen,
A 3-set win for, the Letran Lady Knights. 25-22, 25-17, and 25-23. They continue with their winning ways here in Season 100. Pagbalik po natin, usapin natin ang winning head coach, Coach Oliver Almadro.
Hello mga kapuso, this is Glycel Galpo at ngayong araw ay nandito tayo sa Jose Rizal University sa Mandaluyong to witness their pep rally as a show of support for the JRU Bombers. Kaya naman tara at samahan niyo ako.
Lahat maganda yung presentasyon ng mga bawat atleta, no? Pero ang pinaka-paborito ko is how we brought joy to the JRU community. We are united and for sure, we will all support the athletes of Jose Rizal University here in Season 100.
Nakabalik kami dito ulit. Nakatungtong kami kung saan kami galing. At syempre, nakakamiss talaga yung February bago mag-start yung NCAA.
Masaya eh. Kumbaga parang ano ko yung dati namin. Parang naalala ko.
Mas pinatatag, mas pinagaling at mas pinahusay na Lady Bombers ang dapat yung abangan ngayong NCAA Season 100.
Rizal!
Husay Rizal!
Husay Rizal! Mga kapuso, the bomb has been set dito sa Jose Rizal University sa Mandaluyong. Muli, ako po si Glycel Galpo para sa makasaysayang taon ang NCAA Season 100. Hello mga kapuso, this is Glycel Galpo at ngayong araw ay nandito...
Coverage, post-game discussion of this matchup between the Lady Knights and the Lady Pirates. It is a sweep for Letran. They get their 11th win right here in the season. You guys have Martin Javier, Melissa Gohing Nasino in the broadcast. And now as promised, kasama natin ngayon ang ating winning head coach. Another win in the back pocket para kay Coach Oliver Almadro. Coach,
Thank you.
congratulations.
Thank you.
Congrats,
And
Coach!
Thank you, Idol Best Libero.
Grabe na!
Medyo may reunion tayo dito.
Yes.
Okay, Coach O, great win for you guys. This is, a lot of people anticipated to be a longer match.
Yeah.
But you did it in 3 sets. How did you, in preparation-wise, kasi alam naman natin, napaka-potent ng opensa nitong LPU. Ano yung paghahanda na ginawa ninyo?
Well, I reiterated to them that Lyceum is going up. They are thinking team right now. Kaya kanina, nag-iisip na sila, ganito. So we have to be ready for that. So in practice, we have to be ready dun sa mind games, kung anong gagawin ng mga kasama, ng mga ano. Sometimes it's not all about physicality eh. So siguro nung towards the end, I just told them that, ito na, you are challenged now, ito na. So yun naman, nag-deliver naman towards the end. That's our problem din minsan yung closing matches and closing games. So kudos to Lyceum. Maganda yung mga previous games nila. So we have to prepare and respect them also.
Coach, pansinin lang natin dahil in the sets here at in your previous games as well, kapag binanggit mo yung closing matches and closing sets, pagka ganun na yung moment, ang pinupuntahan nyo yung rookie nyo pa. Si Vanessa Sari na talagang sunod-sunod yung puntos, matapang, malakas ang loob.
Well, at first, sometimes si Sari parang nagdududa pa. Kaya minsan, sa kanya binibigay, parang feeling niya, hindi ako magtatapos. For example, just take the shot, no problem. Take it. I'm always telling her, take it. I don't care kung anong mangyari. Kasi no one will take it eh. Ganun naman yung mga galing na athlete. Importante, I have to take it. Kasi pag hindi ko ginawa ito, sooner or later, matututunan ko nang magdududa ako towards the end. So, I'm teaching them to take the shot no matter what. Error, points or hindi, ang importante 100% and take the shot.
Siya tumapos ng set 2 at nung set 3.
Coach, let's talk about physical conditioning. Kasi pansin namin, lumalakas yung mga palo nila. And we have seen a different Judel Natura kanina.
Yeah.
Grabe yung palo niya today. And Si Gia Makilang din, grabe din yung palo niya.
Well, as a matter of fact, Judel Nitura is struggling for the past few games.
Yeah.
I just talked to her yes, the other day, heart-to-heart talk, and you know naman, mga batang ganito, you know, na-experience mo na yan. And you have to acknowledge their feeling also. Acknowledge anong meron sila, anong meron ngayon. So, I guess, nag-respond si Juday today, and I thank her for a very good game today.
Tama ka, Coach. Yeah.
Kasi syempre, nasa top seed kayo ngayon. So
Yeah.
ano yung mga nire-remind mo yung mga girls ngayon para to stay composed and to stay consistent? Kasi syempre, medyo papunta pa lang tayo sa halfway ng second round po.
Well, kanina nga sa huddle namin, sa Psalm 3, parang sabi namin, just put on the works. The standing doesn't matter. Sabi nga, God's works, His works. So, term works, put on the works, put on the works. So, don't care about anything, acknowledge all of this. Lahat yan, acknowledge mo, ninenervous ka, natatakot ka, nahihirapan ka, acknowledge mo lang yan. Just put on the works. Yun lang naman yung reminder ko sa kanila.
Coach, yan ba yung pinanggagalingan? Kasi binanggit ni Mel kanina na, kumbaga, yan yung sign ng good team na kahit abante yung kalaban, medyo nagsastruggle or humahabol ang kalaban, kayo, Coach, ano lang, compose lang, relax, in control.
Kulang pa.
Okay.
Pero ang ano ko naman dyan, malaking bagay kasi yung libero namin, relax, at nagli-lead talaga yung team captain namin, si Lara. And yun nga, yung mga rookies namin, we're really teaching them that they can lead also, no matter kung ano man yung, kahit rookie sila, they can also lead. So yun ang lagi naming mindset for them, that everybody can lead, everybody can change the game, yung complexion of the game.
Yeah. Coach, 11 wins now for Letran. This is what most so far from you guys this season. Only your second year. How do you sustain this moving forward? Binanggit ni Mel, papasok na tayo sa halfway point ng second round. How do you sustain it? Lalo ngayon, syempre tougher teams yung mga kalaban natin in the future.
Well, I told them also kanina the steadiness of will. So you have to will, yung will mo, yung willingness mo to improve, willingness mo to play, willingness mo to sacrifice, steadiness of steady muna. And slowly go up. So mahirap kasi we're looking towards the end right away, and then yung journey, yung consistency mauubos eh. So we have to put the personal goal every day, every practice para yung will maging steady.
Okay. I have to congratulate Coach Oliver kasi graduate yung anak niya.
Congrats, Coach.
With honors, and Anaya Joel with honors, and best swimmer.
Boy!
Wow, athlete din po pala.
Yes, athlete.
Siyempre. Ba't di nag-volleyball, Coach?
Nag-volleyball pa minsan, kaya lang mas alam niya pa yung rules sa akin. Mas nauna.
Malapit na yan. Okay, Coach.
Yeah.
Your opportunity, of course, to greet everybody watching right now.
Well, first, my family, AJ, Anjo, Anaya, Jen, and my family in Las Vegas. I'm always Mama and Mamalet. And to Boss Frank, SJ family, Father Vic Calvo was always supporting us, Rector, and those who nagpa-pray sa amin. And I'd like to also to congratulate also our Petrogas champion sa Villavicencio family. So Barangay Villavicencio, thank you po. And ano ko lang, shout out ko, tomorrow I'll be talking to UP Mindanao. So I have a talk there. So kung sino man, so University of Mindanao, I have a talk. So tomorrow. So and the Letran community, please pray for us, and we really need your prayers towards this journey. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Yeah, Coach, congratulations.
Thank you.
I'm sure narinig yun ng mga...
Coach. God bless, Coach.
Mga kapuso natin from Regional, yung GMA Regional TV. Abangan nyo si Coach O dyan. Coach, congratulations. 11-2. Etong Letran Lady Knights. Di pa tayo tapos. In fact, we're just starting out here in our post-game discussion. Ngayon naman, kakausapin natin si Gia Makilang kasama ng ating courtside reporter na si Aliyah Fadiliaga. Aliyah, go ahead.
Hi Martin and Melissa, kasama ko ngayon
Thank
si Gia
you.
Makilang. Gia, what a game! Siyempre, yung first two sets, medyo mabilis yung takbo ng game hanggang sa humabol ang Lady Pirates sa third set. So, kwento mo naman kung ano yung tumatakbo sa isip mo during that time.
Siguro laro lang talaga. Kasi pag pinasok ka sa court, parang sinasabi ni coach, may tiwala ako sa'yo. Kahit di niya sinasabi, parang dapat dama mo yung may tiwala siya sa'yo. So yun lang po, parang may tiwala si coach sa akin. So, i-give ko yung best ko.
Yan. Dun nga sa third set, narinig namin na sinabi ni Coach O sa'yo na ibigay mo ang 100% mo sa mga attack. So, naging wake-up call ba yun para sa'yo?
Opo, kasi every training, pag pagod na kami, dun niya kami pinipit-pit. As in, pag pagod na kami, sige, laban ka, di pa yan all out sa'yo. May ilalabas pa kaming lakas, kung ganun.
Ang mantra ng Letran ay Arriba. Sa tingin mo, ano ang kailangan mong gawin para tuloy-tuloy kayong aariba sa second round hanggang sa Final Four?
Siguro makinig lang kay Coach, kasi pag di ka nakinig, may sistema kasi si Coach O. Tapos kasi nakakatulong din yung sistema niya. As in sa paglaro, nakakatulong na hindi ka lang mapagod kasi may sistema. Kasi lahat ng galaw may area. So parang iniisip niya sa amin na, sinasabi niya sa amin na dapat sistema kasi nakakatulong yan sa team. Tsaka yung teamwork talaga.
Kwento mga sa akin, Gia, ikaw ay isang accountancy student. So sa tingin mo, nakakatulong ba yun sa pagka-calculate ng mga attacks mo on the court?
Hindi. Hindi! Well, actually, yung pag-iisip siguro, nakakatulong siya kasi nagbabasa kami ng libro, tapos yung brain namin nag-work siya. So parang nakakabilis siya sa pag-iisip.
Ayan, Gia, now it's time for you to thank whoever you want, your supporters and the Letran community.
First of all, sa akong mama, family, Makilang family, sa family sa akong teammates, Israel family, hi Lola, si Kiara San, si Moy Sumagaysay, si Kuya Felix Bermido, akong igsoon nga naani, nag-support na sa Letran community, Letran alumni nga naa always sa among duwa, thank you po. Letran Bands nga nag-support sa amo always sa duwa, and kay Sir Frank, thank you po, Lau family.
Ayan, thank you, Gia. Now I'll be passing the floor back to you, Martin and Melissa.
Thanks, Aliyah. That's Gia Makilang. 17 points for the Letran Lady Knights today. Sama natin ngayon ang ating best player of the game. Na simula pa lang, nakita natin kung paano niya hinanap yung mga open spots sa depensa nitong LPU. Judel Natura, congratulations.
Thank you po.
Judel.
Thank you po.
Kamusta?
Okay lang po.
Okay naman. Okay. Going into this game, and binanggit din ni Coach O kanina, napansin din namin, halimbawa na lang yung game nyo against CAC, you only had 3 points. Before that, nung first round natin, ikaw yung pangalawang leading scorer nyo. Ngayon, nakabawi ka sa laban na to. Ano nangyari? In between? That was ilang araw lang yun. Ano nangyari?
Kinausap po ako ng mother ko and si Coach O, syempre. Kasi nafe-feel niya po na parang nawawala po ako sa strong character ko, which is yun yung meron akong, and yun yung mabibigay kong strength sa mga teammates ko and madadala ko sa kanila. And ayun, inisip ko nang mabuti kung paano ko madadala lahat, and syempre, yung mental toughness kasi kailangan ko yun. Kaya yun, naka-recover naman ako, and inisip ko lang na hindi ako to. Dapat may mas ilalabas ako, and madami na akong improvements na progress na nangyari sa akin. And ngayon, papatuloy ko lang yung nangyari sa akin before and ngayon.
Oo, kasi hirap na hirap yung LPU pigilan yung mga atake mo kanina. We saw the numbers, 18 points, and those are coming from different areas in the game. Talk about the start of this game, lalo yung first 2 sets na yun na talagang di ka napigilan, 9 points. After the first set, I think 15 or 16 points pagkatapos ng set 2. Ano yung talagang nakita mo doon? Kumbaga, simula pa lang ba, sinabi mo sa sarili mo na, okay, kaya ko to, kaya ko yung depensa?
Yes, kasi ginagawa naman namin lagi sa training. And inaaral ko talaga kung paano yung system ni Coach O, and basahin talaga yung bola ng hindi dapat agad-agad nag-dive. And syempre, sabi ko nga, start pa lang kami sa warm-ups namin. Nakafocus na ako, and iniisip ko na kung paano mangyayari, and walang negativities na may isip, laging wash and focus lang. Ayun.
Siyempre, second year pa lang ni Coach O sa inyo, and as a player, ano yung change ng system? Like, bigyan mo kami kung ano yung change ni Coach O sa sistema nyo sa Lady Knights. Kasi grabe talaga yung improvement nyo, maturity, skills, pati physical conditioning. So, anong klaseng sistema yon yung nag-change when Coach O came?
Siguro yung pagiging rin ni Coach O matalak. Doon kasi kami nadadala lahat. Kumbaga kunyari, sobrang down ng lahat. Andyan siya parating sa training. Yan yung parang nasa kanya na yung yung eagerness na, oh, ito, labanan niyo ako. Kasi pag sa game, dapat wala na lang sa inyo yung mga pagsinigawan kayo or something na pagsasalitaan kayo. Siyempre, yung sistema niya talaga yung nagdala rin sa amin kung bakit kami nandito ngayon and on last season. Lagi kami parang ginaguide niya and laging sinasabi niya na hindi lang din basta sa system niya and laging ask God and laging focus lang and mental toughness nga. Laging sinasabi niya parang determination. Yan.
Oh, Judel, napansin din namin, speaking of the preparation, lumakas yung mga palo nyo ngayong season. Mas kargado, mas, sabi nga ni Mel kanina, mas...
Totoo yan.
May tuldok.
Oo. Iba na talaga yung palo nyo
Ano ba yung
ngayong
mga
season.
Mga binubuhat nyo pag training.
Kay Coach Sot po yan.
Kay Coach Sot? Okay.
Yes. Inano ko si Coach Sot kasi siya talaga yung SNC namin, which is siya yung nag-handle sa amin sa training everyday. Laging andun siya kahit hindi naman, hindi niya parang araw. Kasi every Monday, Wednesday, Friday lang po yung buhat. So, lagi siyang nakaka-guide sa amin. And lagi niya kaming parang sinasabihan nga, which is sa mental toughness din. And hindi lang basta sa strength and conditioning. Kasi lahat kami nakafocus din sa palakasan ng body. Kasi, ayun nga, first and pang double round po yung season namin. Which is kailangan palakasan talaga ng katawan. Hindi lang basta sa skills namin yung labanan. And sa utak din.
Share ko lang schoolmate ko yan si Sot nung college. Ganyan na siya. College pa lang, talagang pag nagbabasketball kami, malakas yung katawan, huwag mo siyang babantayan. Kasi mabubunggo, tatalsi ka talaga. Okay, si Coach Sot pala yun. Okay, so Judel ngayon, number 1 team in the league. Kumbaga, parang kayo yung nagiging team to beat ngayon dito sa NCAA. Para sa player na katulad mo. At syempre, isa ka sa mga veterans nitong team na to. Pressure ba? May iniisip mo ba yan? Nasa likod ba yan ng isip ninyo?
Wala naman kasi yun nga, laging sinasabi lang sa amin ni Coach O yung laging present lang. Hindi dapat mag-isip sa future kasi hindi naman yun yung pinaghahandaan eh. Lagi kung ano yung nasa harap namin. Which is kung ano yung kalaban namin, yun yung paghahandaan namin and laging focus lang sa ginagawa namin, lalo na sa ensayo. Yun nga, pinagtatrabahuan namin lahat talaga para mag-improve as a team.
Yan. Nabanggit mo about mental toughness. Yun talaga ini-instill ni Coach O sa inyo. So, like personally, anong ginagawa mo para to toughen up mentally and yung faith mo rin? Kasi nabanggit mo na yun din yung ini-instill ni Coach O sa inyo. I mean, yung personal preparation mo. Kasi halos halfway na tayo sa second round. Palapit na.
Sabi lang sa amin ni Coach O nga, which is lagi mag-meditate. So, yun lang yung preparation namin na para mag-focus kami sa kung ano yung ginagawa namin. And hindi kami magalgal ba. Laging doon lang kami sa kung ano yung nandito sa amin sa harap. Yun lang.
Okay, Judel, congratulations. 18 points today. Siyempre, meron kang opportunity batiin yung mga supporters mo. Go ahead.
Binabati ko po yung family ko, which is Nitura family. And yung mga tita and tito ko po na Nitura. And sa labas din po, binabati ko din po yung Lau family, which is sila Boss Frank po. Thank you po sa supporta nyo. And yung mga parents po ng teammates ko, and binabati ko po sila at i-under yung teammates ko na andito lagi nakasuporta sa amin.
May tatanong lang ako, pahabol na question. May pressure ba? Kasi syempre yung pamilya nyo parang lahat athletic eh.
Yes, I was gonna ask that
diba?
too.
Meron na tayo. Sa NCAA pa lang, basketball, si Cyrus, ikaw dito sa volleyball. Anong klaseng ka-competitive, gaano ka-competitive pala yung pamilya mo? Kasi syempre mga kapatid mo, lahat sila atleta rin.
Wala naman pong pressure kasi pinalaki talaga kaming merong strong character which is kay mama namin ako and kay daddy. Wala naman parang magpapapressure sa amin unless kalaban, ang sinasabi lang sa akin ni mama lagi and yung mga kapatid ko, ang kalaban ko lang dito is yung sarili ko. Which is yan lang yung pwedeng magpababa sa amin. So yun, laging balik lang sa basic. Laging mag-iisip lang na kung ano yung meron sa'yo para doon ka lang nakafocus, hindi na sa negativities.
Okay, yan o. Galing na yan kay Judel Nitura. Congratulations, our player of the game with 18 for the Letran Lady Knights. Okay mga kapuso, hindi pa tayo tapos. Tuloy-tuloy ang usapan natin dito sa ating post-game coverage. Magbabalik po ang NCAA Season 100.
Kilalang-kilala ngayon si Carlos Yulo sa kanyang double gold sa Paris. Pero alam nyo ba na mayroon nang naunang Carlos na naglaro sa Olympics na tubong NCAA? Siya'y walang iba kundi si Carlos Caloyloy Zaga na nagpa-champion sa San Beda Red Lions ng 3 beses noong 1950s. Lumahok si Loizaga ng 2 beses sa Olympics, pati na rin sa Asian Games, FIBA Asia at FIBA World Championships kung saan nagkamit siya ng maraming gintong medalya. Sa taong 2023, naluklok siya sa FIBA Hall of Fame. Talagang deserve ni Caloyloy Zaga ang kanyang moniker na The Big Difference. Yan ang NCAA sa siglo 1. Kilalang-kilala ngayon.
Ang unang pumapasok sa isipan pag NCAA ang napag-uusapan ay basketball. Pero kahit sa ibang larangan ng palakasan, lalaban pa rin ang NCAA. Tignan nyo ang tubong mapuwa na si Chess Grandmaster Eugene.
Back to the broadcast. Again, straight sets win para dito sa Letran Lady Knights. Now 11-2. And the team standings. As promised, marami pa tayong kakausapin dito. Ngayon naman, nandito katabi namin ngayon ang super rookie ng Letran Lady Knights, Vanessa Sari, na tatawagin nating closer nitong Letran, lalo set number 2, set number 3, siya yung tumapos. Vanessa, congratulations.
Congratulations. Thank you po.
Grabe naman. Okay, pag-usapan natin yung nangyari dito sa laban na to. Siyempre, hindi ka nagsimula. You came off the bench today, so you had a slow start. Ano yung thinking mo, yung mindset mo, nasaan ka, nung nasa bench ka nung nagsisimula yung laban, tapos pagkapasok mo?
Yung energy ko po kasi nung warm-up namin is parang good yung yung vibes ko po. So parang minmaintain ko lang po yun. And nabigla ako kasi hindi ako nag-first. So yung utak ko po talaga kailangan ko lang i-maintain yung energy ko hanggang sa ipasok po ako second set. So yun po, parang nandun lang yung yung utak ko na dapat pag pinasok ako, kailangan ko mag-impact sa team namin. So, yun po.
Yun yung keyword natin yun, impact. Lalong-lalo na sa panapos ng set number 2, ikaw pinuntahan. Set number 3, ikaw yung tumapos ng laban. Ano naglalaro sa isip mo? Kasi syempre, maraming players, lalo kapag rookie, magsa-struggle, kakabahan ng konti. Ikaw ba, may kabakang naramdaman ng konti? Ano yung naging experience para sa'yo?
Wala po di po ako kinabahan kasi the more ka pong kinakabahan, so hindi ka makakapag-isip ng kung ano yung gagawin mo. So, ako lang po kasi, ang inisip ko dapat mapatay ko yung bola kasi dapat matapos na. So, crucial is 23-24. So, tinignan ko talaga yung score, so dapat kailangan ko nang tapusin to para hindi na din po kami mag-fourth set and hindi na din kami mapagod lahat. So, yun yung mindset ko, dapat tapusin ko na to, patayin ko na yung bola para lahat kami makapagpahinga ng maaga. So, yun lang po yung mindset ko dun.
Yun. Siyempre, treat yan para sa buong team, di ba?
Opo.
Para next game, fresh kayo. Mel.
Nakita namin na you're a rookie, pero well-adjusted ka na sa sistema ni Coach O. Ano yung ginawa mo? Kasi syempre, iba yung sistema, from Bicol ka. And by the way, kabarangay niya daw si Grace Bompita. Hi, Grace!
Hi,
so, grabe talaga yung power mga taga-Bicol, no? So, ano yung preparation mo mentally and physically? Kasi nakapag-adjust ka kagad sa sistema ni Coach O as a rookie and you're one of the top scorers ngayon.
Nung una po, mahirap. So, pero andun po yung mindset ko din na kailangan ko din magtulong kay Coach O na para maka-adjust ako ng sa system niya. So, mahirap sa una, pero habang tumatagal po, natututunan ko din yung system na inaano niya sa team namin. So, learnings, experiences, and sinusunod lang talaga yung system ni Coach O. Yun lang po talaga.
Siyempre, as a rookie, may mga bagay tayo na sanay tayo, di ba, nung high school. Tapos yung biglang iba sa college. Ano yung mga bagay-bagay na yon na iniba mo sa sarili mo o sa sistema mo para maka-adjust ka kagad sa sistema ni Coach O?
Yung high school po kasi more on, hindi siya plan talaga sa laro So yung college talaga, kailangan mo pag-aralan yung kalaban mo, kailangan pag-aralan yung galaw mo, kailangan mong improve, and kailangan mong i-ano yung sarili mo sa college talaga. Kasi mahirap pag galing kang high school, lilipat ka ng college. So dapat nandun yung ng utak mo na, college na to. Kailangan mong maging matured sa laro. Yun ang po iniisip ko lagi.
Okay. Vanessa, anong meron sa Bicol? Bakit ang lalakas ng palo ng mga spiker na
Totoo
gagaling doon?
yan.
Na-cover ko si Grace dati. Grabe, brasuhan yung palo nun. Ngayon, Vanessa Sari naman. Anong meron yung
Ganon
mga
na
Oragon?
ganon din.
Oo.
Yung college si Grace.
Oo, ganon. Oh.
Wala pa eh. Yung Bumbita family po ay, kundi po dahil sa inyo din, wala din ako dito. Kasi yung kapatid niya na nasa inyo, siya din yung nag-recruit sa akin, that's why I'm here. So, na-recruit niya ako from Naga College Foundation, then nagpunta ako dito sa college. Wala po akong expect na magmamanila ako. So, thank you Ate Pochi, and sa Bumbita family, sininangay po.
Yung pala, kaya
Wow,
pala.
may backstory pala yun with the Bumbita family.
Galing! Maraming salamat. Ngayon, siguro nagte-thank you sa kanya yung buong Letran team, buong Letran school. Kasi dinala itong si Vanessa dito sa Manila. Kala ko yung sasagot niya, Bicol Express. Hindi pala, hindi. Okay. Sige, Vanessa, moving forward. Tinanong ko to kanina kay Judel, syempre number 1 team kayo. 11-2 right now. Ikaw as a rookie, nararamdaman mo ba yan na parang, okay, teka, number 1 kami, kayang-kaya naming kahit sinong itapat sa amin, kaya namin talunin. Ganyan ba yung nagiging mindset mo o meron kayong ibang pinag-uusapan as a team?
Yung number 1 po kami ngayon. So, kahit sino naman po yung kinakalaban namin or mga kalaban namin, pinaghahandaan po namin talaga. Nandun din yung respect namin sa kalaban, pero andun din po yung preparation namin as a team. So, kahit kung sino man po yung makalaban namin, prepared kami and alam namin na pinaghahandaan namin yun sa training. So, di po kami nag-iisip ng number 1. Basta yung, kung sino yung mga kalaban namin, nagpe-prepare talaga kami ng mabuti para sa kanila.
Okay. Vanessa, bukod sa'yo, sino yung teammate mo na talaga na-impress ka ngayong araw na to, ngayong laban natin? Nako, patay, nanonood sila ngayon. Sino ang pipiliin mo?
Si Ate Juday po.
Yan.
Si Ate Juday kasi lately off siya. So, ngayon, naramdaman ko siya ngayon. So, Ate Juday, sayo ko.
May saludo pa dun, ha? May saludo pa. Okay. Vanessa, right now, looking ahead in the schedule, syempre, papunta tayo sa gitna ng second round natin. Ano yung may expect pa natin mula sa Letran?
Mag-i-expect po kayo ng mas aggressive na team and andun din po yung improvements namin. So, gagawin din po namin yung best namin every game. So, yun lang po.
Vanessa, sige, ngayon na, nakatapat ka na dyan. Batiin mo na yung mga nanonood sa inyo. Kasi humihingi siya ng shoutout kanina kay Judel eh. Ngayon, pwede mo na rin i-shoutout yung mga friends mo, pati na rin ikaw.
Binabati ko po yung family ko, si mama, si papa, and yung mga kuya ko, and lola ko, and yung mga auntie ko, mga pinsan ko, Kuya Rap, Ate Ella, Tito Neil. Sa lahat ng friends ko, sa NCF family ko, Sir Jo, Coach Parley, Sir Tracy, and kay Press Mario, and sa Letran community, sa SJA family, and kay Boss Frank, kay Boss Jacob, and sa coaches namin, and sa mga teammates ko, and sa mga friends ko, hi. And hi, Kay.
Uy!
Special.
Vanessa, congratulations.
Thank you po.
12 points for Vanessa
Good luck
Sari.
and God bless.
Yung 4 dun sa 12 points na yon, ang galing po dun sa final stretch yung laban natin. Panapos para dito sa Letran Lady Knights. We'll head to a quick break. More when we return.
Nabuo ang samahan ng NCAA at GMA noong 2020 sa kasagsagan ng COVID-19 pandemic kung kailan pinagbawal lahat ng face-to-face events. Ngunit kung ang ibang mga liga ay nagkansela ng kanilang mga season, itinuloy pa rin ang NCAA Season 96 Rise Up Stronger. Online, ginawa ang halos lahat ng mga sports events kasama na ang opening ceremony. Nagkaroon din ng virtual chess at taekwondo tournament at live basketball at volleyball skills challenge na alinsunod pa rin sa mga health protocols. Yan ang NCAA sa siglo 1. Alam nyo ba na meron ding kapuso stars ang nag-aral sa NCAA schools? Ilan sa mga ito ay sina Yasser Marta na naging team B ng San Sebastian bago lumipat sa LPU. Si Anthony Rosaldo naman ay galing sa Arellano at si Rocco Nasino na naging Mr. Mapua pa. Mga perpetualites naman sina Kailin Alcantara at Shaira Diaz, habang tubong St. Benilde sina El Villanueva at David Licauco. Proud Bedans naman sina Sofia Ceneron, Christopher Martin at Andre.
You guys are still watching NCAA Season 100 Women's Volleyball. The Lady Knights continue with their winning ways. 11-2 right now in the team standings, winning in straight sets versus LPU in our second game today. This is a Friday coverage. Kami po ay nagpapasalamat sa inyong pagtangkilik sa NCAA Volleyball. Highlights of the match. Set number 1, Letran really set the tone here, Mel.
Yeah, ang ganda talaga ng start ng Letran dito with unstoppable Juday Natura na 9 points at first set pa lang yun, nag 9 points siya. And not just that, lessen yung errors nila. They've adjusted well compared to their game during the first round with the Lady Pirates. And medyo nahirapan sa depensa, medyo unorganized din yung defense pattern ng Lady Pirates, kaya they weren't able to execute offense, and medyo basag din yung net defense nila during that game. Kaya medyo struggle sa start yung Lady Pirates compared to the Lady Knights.
Tama, hindi pinapwesto nitong letra ng LPU noong set number 1. Again, it was Natura who led the way with 9 points. Kita nyo, dun pa lang, 9 points na agad siya. She had a total of 18, so half of her output actually came in the opening set. LPU tried.
Yes.
You know, Dolorito had some answers, but Natura was just too much.
And iba yung mentality ni Natura that time.
And it was pretty much the same story in set number 2, Mel. Kasi yung ine-expect natin na magiging adjustment mula dito sa LPU, especially on their floor defense, did not happen.
Yes. And yun yung inaantay natin na for them to be able to adjust during the second set, yung defense pattern nila and their service receive, kasi medyo wala talaga during the first set. And grabe din, Lady Knights dominated that set. Nakita nila yung rhythm nila. They were all smiling, and not just Natura, you'll see also Gia Makilang working, and their middles also working hard. And let's give it to their captain ball, Lara Silva. If it weren't for her, grabe, ang ganda ng service reception nila, organize yung defense pattern nila. Kaya din na-execute well. Ang daming combination plays na magaganda through Estelier.
That's right. I think it's important to note that kasi syempre yung trabaho, yung activity ng libero, syempre usually overshadowed by the scoring, spikers, syempre yung setter din. But it all starts with the activity of Lara May Silva.
Yes.
Laging maganda yung bigay kay Estrelier, kaya nakakaset ng maayos na natin.
And makikita mo na sobrang ino-organize niya talaga yung defense pattern. And during the third set, it's a different story.
Yeah, precisely. Third set, dito na, pumalag na itong LPU. The adjustments that we were expecting in the second set finally happened for the Lady Pirates. They were toe-to-toe with Letran here in set number 3.
Yes, for the Lady Pirates, you know, I think this is the time na nagising na sila. Na up ahead ng 2 sets yung Lady Knights, kaya kailangan na nila ayusin lahat. This set, midway, they really held on, and ang ganda na ng defense pattern nila. Palitan na, pinuputo na yung bola from each side, and nalesa na yung errors nila. And dahil maganda na yung service reception nila, they were able to provide points from the net, and even sa blockings nila, mas organized din. And both teams during this set, pukpukan sa service, from the service line. Kaya medyo pumatas din itong set na ito. Nahirapan ang nauna. Unfortunately, nauna yung Lady Pirates, pero kinapitan at ginamitan ng mental toughness na sinasabi ng mga players during this set. Makita mo na compose lang ang Letran Lady Knights during this set. Kaya nakahabol sila.
Yeah. Composure. Vanessa Sari, well, LPU had no answers for her in that crucial stretch. 4 points in the final stretch of that set number 3 for Sari. Kaya umangat yung output niya to 12 points.
And what a way. We were talking about na 9 points pa lang siya during the 20th score. Tapos humabol talaga siya. Natapos siya ng 12 points. And that's the way to end the set for a powerful and promising rookie like her. you see from the attacks, lamang na lamang yung Letran Lady Knights. They were very consistent with their attacks because they had good defense. They have good service reception compared to the Lady Pirates. And patas lang sa blocking, both teams were putting so much effort sa net defense. It's just that talagang lamang talaga yung Letran Lady Knights when it comes to attacks. And ang dami din errors ng Letran Lady Knights. Ang dami din give nila na score. Pero mas consistent nga lang sila at mas gumagawa sila ng puntos through their attacks. Kaya sila lumamang talaga sa Lady Pirates.
And I think it is important to note yung pinanggalingan nitong LPU. It was a 5-setter against Mapua. They had 73 attack points in that match. Down to 32 today. Of course, they only played 3 sets.
Yes.
Pero malaki yung naging role ng depensa nitong Letran Lady Knights. Alright, this is the team standings right now. Updated one with the loss. Okay, that was a big opportunity for LPU because a win could have put them half game right behind the Perpetual Lady Altas and the San Sebastian Lady Stags. But because they lost, that snapped their winning streak. They go down to 6 and 7.
That's it. Now the Lady Knights ay nasa top seed pa rin. And this is their 5th straight win. Kaya naman ang laki ng puntos na and puro straight sets. Kaya you see na yung puntos talaga 34 points. Ang laki ng lamang nila from the Lady Blazers. And it's really a different narrative now yung team standings compared to the last season. So this season 100 is really exciting for all NCAA volleyball fans. And all of the games are to watch out for.
That's right. This is far from being finalized. You know, Mel mentioned earlier, we're heading to the halfway point of the second round. Napakarami pa po yung po pwedeng mangyari. Maghaharap-harap pa yung mga teams natin, lalong-lalo dyan sa gitna. But right now, okay, we got more for you guys. Let's watch this video feature here. Mamaya po, pagbalik natin dito sa NCAA.
Kung sa Season 99 ay may new heroes of the game, itong unang siglo ay meron ding OG heroes ang NCAA. Hindi lang kasi mga sports legends at mga sikat na celebrities ang naging bunga ng NCAA schools, kundi pati na rin ang mga pambansang bayani ng Pilipinas at dating presidente. Produkto ng Kolehiyo de San Juan de Letran ang mga revolusyonaryong sina Apolinario Mabini at Emilio Jacinto. Ganun din ang mga dating presidenteng sina Manuel Quezon, Sergio Osmeña at Jose P. Laurel. Si Ramon Magsaysay naman ay produkto ng JRU. Si Fidel V. Ramos na nakapag-high school sa Mapua at si Rodrigo Duterte na nag-aral sa LPU at San Beda Law School. Yan ang NCAA sa siglo I. Kung sa Season 99 ay may new heroes of the game,
marami sa mga student-athletes ng NCAA ang tumutuloy sa mga professional basketball leagues at may mga piling atleta rin na nagiging basketball legends. Ilan sa mga past and future basketball legends ng NCAA ay sina Kaloy Loizaga, Laura Mumar at Freddie Webb na sinundan nila Atoy Ko, Philip Cesar, Vergel Meneses, Alvin Patrimonio at Samboy Lim. Isama nyo na rin sina Romel Aducul, Rodi Santos, Willie Miller, hanggang sa panahon ni na Ron J. Buenafe, Sunday Salvacion, Scotty Thompson, Calvin Abueva, Gio Halalon, CJ Perez, Ray Nambatak at Robert Pollock. Kahit anong henerasyon, hindi mawawala ng pambato ang NCAA.
It's winning the Battle of Intramuros here in the second round, winning convincingly in straight sets to occupy solo number 1 in the team standings. You guys still have Martin Aviera alongside Melissa Gohing Nasino here in the coverage. And of course, before the match that we had dito sa ating women's division, before even the first game natin kung saan po nanalo ang Mapua kontra Perpetual also in straight sets, we had our first game this morning in the men's division this time. And it was a competitive one. League-leading Mapua Cardinals versus the defending champions, the Perpetual Altas. We'll see the highlights in a little bit. Pero highly anticipated matchup yan pagdating sa ating men's division because of those circumstances. Mapua only with 1 loss this season, Mel. A team was able to avoid the step ladder in the Final Four by beating them. So now mas talagang na-motivate itong Mapua Cardinals, but this win did not come easy kasi 5 sets sila ng Perpetual. Set number 1 action.
And may kita mo na nag-dominate talaga yung Mapua during that game.
Oh, here's set number 1. High-flying action. Of course, for Perpetual, no more Louie Ramirez. So they have different leaders on this team. Jefferson Marapo, katandem ni Ramirez sa beach volleyball alongside Kobe Tabuga on the other side. For Mapua, of course, it's still Barbie San Andres, who is their main scorer. Look at the tip right here. Strong push by Andrade in front. And for Mapua, they were just sailing against Perpetual. Barbie San Andres denied in the first attempt, but on the second jump,
wow.
Sharp cross court. Lalim nung angulo, no problem for San Andres. This player had 33 points in the match. And it continues here in the third. Although, things started to change. You mentioned, Mel, the narrative started to change in set number 3.
Yan, iba na talaga pag nasa third set kasi dapat hindi mag-relax yung team na nakakuha na ng second set, and that's pretty hard, and it really gives the team a pressure pag papunta na ng third set. Lalo na parang paano natin to tatapusin or baka makabawi yung kalaban.
Grabe yung panalo doon ng Perpetual, 25-12, and their momentum continued in the fourth. They were able to carry all of that power and all of that momentum going into the fourth set, and the defending champions took care of business. They won the fourth set 25-17 to force a deciding fifth set.
Well, that was a close game. You'll see yung points halos magkadikit lang. And lumaban talaga yung Perpetual. It's just that ang galing talaga ng panapos ng Mapua. And you see Barbie, working hard. Pag nasa front line, back line, or even from the service line, all around.
That's right. Pero hindi rin naging madali. The final of set number 5 was 15-13. Pumalag din itong Perpetual Altas. As you can see here, float serve, set up from behind Barbie San Andres, who scored almost half of Mapua's points in the fifth set. Barbie had 7 points in the fifth set alone.
Wow.
My goodness. At ito po, yung mga nag-decide ng ating laban, Mapua with yet another victory in Season 100 in the men's volleyball competition. Fifth set, 15-13 over the defending champions. Leading scorer natin dyan, again, Barbie San Andres, pouring 33 points. At itong si Hamisola naman, following him with 17 points on the other side. Ito yung dalawang leaders ngayon ng Perpetual. Kobe Tabuga with 24 and Jefferson Marapok with 17. Pero para po dun sa men's division, initially kasi undefeated ang Mapua, 10-0, natalo sila, dropped the game. So, completely changes the season now, especially going into the Final Four.
Yes, tsaka iba talaga pag may second round ka. Kasi sa first round, kinakapapa na ng mga teams. But it's a different story. Pagdating ng second round, naka-adjust na yung mga teams. At yung maganda kasi, during this time, may mga statisticians na every team. So, inaaral na yung mga laro, yung mga mistakes nila. So, they have a chance. Second round is a chance for you to correct your mistakes and to adjust and do better as a team.
Precisely. Naka-flash po ngayon. Yun nangyari naman sa first game natin in the women's division. Wow, I was surprised by this outcome.
Yes.
Mel, kasi i-expect natin fourth set, fifth set between these two teams, Perpetual Mapua. It was Mapua who snapped their losing skid against Perpetual in that game.
You know, after that loss, it's a wake-up call for Mapua. They were ahead of 9 points. That's pretty huge. But Arellano University, they were able to catch up slowly and silently. So medyo nagulat yung Mapua. So sabi nga ni Freyan Garcia kanina sa interview niya na wake-up call sa kanila yon na kailangan hindi babaliwalain kahit lamang sila ng 2 sets. Kaya very challenging talaga yung third set pag nakapanalo ka ng 2 sets.
Yeah. And ano yan, tatlong sunod-sunod na talo para sa Mapua Lady Cardinals. Yun po yung tumigil para sa kanila.
Yeah.
And in their last 2 games, prior to this, parehong nag-5th set yung mga laban nila. Heartbreakers talaga yan. Diba? Para kay Coach Aying Esteban. So, again, Freyan with 17 points to lead the way. They're back to their winning ways here in the competition. Okay, let's take a breather. We will have a feature right now netong naganap. Last Sunday lang to, NCAA Centennial Run in our campus bulletin.
Magandang araw mga kapuso, ako po si Micaela Mindanao at nandito tayo ngayon sa Quirino Grandstand para lamang sa ating NCAA Centennial Fun Run. Kaya tara, makisaya tayo, let's go!
NCAA has been around for 100 years. Since we are celebrating our 100th year, I can say that we are truly much alive.
Exciting, halos masaya kasi yung magkakaklase, magkakasama sa NCAA, sama-sama masaya po.
100 taon ng palakasan, tapang at pagkakaibigan.
Masaya kasi first time ko talaga to tumakbo, sumali sa fun run ng NCAA. And then ayun, sobrang pagod talaga kasi first time ko nga. Hindi ko akalain ganito pala.
Nagpapasalamat ako, ang saya, no? Nakita natin yung mga bata, tuwan-tuwa sila. Alam naman natin, 100 years, so historical talaga to. Kaya masayang-masaya kami na maraming sumali, no, tumakbo para sa legacy ng NCAA. Kaya ang preparasyon namin dito talagang maaga pa lang. Siniguro namin na may mga tatakbo mula sa iba't ibang tinatawag nating NCAA member schools.
Iba't ibang edad, iba't ibang bilis, pero iisang goal. Enjoy ang takbo at ipagdiwang ang NCAA 100 years.
Ang fulfilling nung experience na, kasi first time din na fun run na nasalihan ko to. Tapos hindi ko talaga in-expect na magkakaroon ako ng first place talaga.
Congratulations sa lahat ng finishers dahil tayong lahat champion ngayong NCAA Centennial.
Go General!
Viva Mapua!
Go Centennial!
At ito po mga kaganapan dito lamang sa ating Centennial Fun Run. This has been Micaela Mindanao para sa NCAA Season 100, NCAA Siglo 1.
NCAA Centennial Fun Run, congratulations. Very successful last Sunday in the Quirino Grandstand. Congratulations to Dr. Lorenzo, Mancom rep of EAC, of course. He was the head organizer of that event. Daming atleta yung sumali. Nakita pa natin doon si Wewe Estoque, who won 3rd in the women's category ng 10K. She did it in, I think, 50 plus minutes. Congratulations. So, congratulations din sa lahat po ng tumakbo at maraming salamat po. Okay, so now, there's another video for you guys. This time, sisilipin natin yung nangyari sa napaka-intense na juniors basketball competition.
They say good things come to those who wait. But for the University of Perpetual Help System Delta, a school that joined the NCAA in 1984, it took more than 4 decades for one of their biggest dreams to come true. In season 99, the Perpetual Junior Altas made history by advancing to the finals of the juniors basketball tournament for the very first time. However, the team fell short of their ultimate goal.
And there you have it, the Letran Squires are champions once again in NCAA Juniors Basketball.
This setback would serve as the team's motivation coming into the league's centennial season. And at the center of their quest for redemption was another player selected to the mythical five that year, LeBron James Daep, who was on a mission, leading Perpetual back to the NCAA Finals.
Yung motivation ko po is yung mga sacrifices namin before mag-start yung season, and yun nga yung journey na to sobrang tagal na and madami na kaming mga sinacrifice.
While everybody was expecting for a rematch of last year's matchup, a new challenger emerged as Letran was knocked off and dethroned in the Final Four by the upstart Benilde LSGH Greenies.
Talagang mahirap yung pinagdaanan namin. We've been here, talagang lagi na kaming backs up against the wall, but you can expect one thing from us, talagang lalaban kami all throughout.
Game 1 was decided in the final minute.
Again, going to that top-in corner, but there's an answer.
With 36 seconds left in the fourth quarter, JD Pagulayan hit a clutch three-pointer to put Perpetual ahead 97-92. The Perpetual captain finished with 13 points and 6 assists. He may have made the big shot, but it was Daep who led the way for the Junior Altas with a season-high 21 points as Perpetual won 196. Prior to Game 2, the 6'7", 18-year-old from Bicol was recognized as the league's most valuable player. And while the Perpetualites were poised to celebrate, the Benildians were not ready for this series to end just yet. Gillian Quines erupted for a career-high 35 points for the Greenies in Game 2.
Quines na naman, off the spin, what a move!
5'5" point guard Gian Gomez hit a clutch three.
Kick out, Gomez, kaboom!
And graduating shooting guard Migs Osis scored the game's final points.
Osis! Oh, takes the lead back for LSGH!
Benilde LSGH survived as they took a 95-91 Game 2 victory. For the second straight year, the juniors basketball finals would be determined in a winner-take-all Game 3. April 15, 2025 at the Phil Oil Eco Oil Center in San Juan City. The arena was rocking and the excitement was at fever pitch. But this day would belong to the Perpetual Junior Altas as they took command of the game from the opening tip all the way up to the final buzzer. The Junior Altas left no doubt as they owned Game 3, winning 101-67.
Ang goal talaga namin is manalo and gumawa ng history as a team, and iisa kami.
Sa team po, kung wala pong brotherhood, di po kayo mananalo eh. Di po kami mananalo.
Joff Cleopas relished his first championship as a head coach. His unwavering faith became Perpetual's source of strength as they achieved together what they never have before.
It's really a blessing na we got this victory. Ito yung mga pangarap ng mga coaches, pangarap ng mga players na this is a very, very, very rare chance to have this opportunity. Una-una sa lahat, magpapasalamat ako sa Diyos sa lakas na binigay, sa opportunity na binigay sa amin, sa championship na binigay.
Nakaka-overwhelm naman po kasi yun nga po nakagawa kami ng history, 41 years po without a title. So yun, sobrang saya po para po to sa Perpetualite at saka kay God po.
Finally, after 41 long years, the Perpetual Junior Altas can now call themselves champions. And it couldn't have happened at a better time than the 100th season of the NCAA.
It's history for the Perpetual Junior Altas, bagging their first title in the juniors basketball scene. Congratulations to them. Hats off to the LSGH Greenies as well for a great season. Coach Ren and the rest of the crew, great job still going runner-up in juniors basketball. But Perpetual took it home. LeBron James Diep got the finals MVP and the season MVP. So Perpetual, yung mga batang to, napakalaki po ng potential. Expect them to be part of your favorite collegiate team in the near future.
Yeah, we can't wait to see them grow, and not just in collegiate team but in the future kasi may mga pros na rin for basketball and volleyball, not just for women but also for men.
Okay, tomorrow we'll go back to the action. First game natin, San Sebastian versus Benilde. Should be a good one. Benilde right now 9-2. Number 2 in the team standing. San Sebastian 7-5. Coming off a win versus JRU. Nakakahinga sila ng malalim kasi muntikan na sila doon. They won it in 5 sets. That's at 11 a.m. And in the second game, Arellano and JRU will square off.
Yes, exciting na. We are leaning towards halfway of the second round. Kaya every win is important for each team. Every win, better kung mag-straight set para mas okay kapag maglabanan by point system because we don't know. Yeah. Minsan panalo si ganito or mananalo si ganito. Kaya dapat hindi baliwalain yung every game ng each team during the second round.
Yun yung abangan natin kasi dikitan tayo sa gitna. Mel, thank you so much. Thank you. On behalf of the entire team, my partner Melissa Gohing Nasino, our courtside reporter, Aliyah Fideliaga, panel director Roy Tulio, floor director Pakasenya, producer R.R. Romano, director at the helm, nandyan po si Direk Elmon Salvahan. This is Martin Javier saying thank you for tuning in. First game natin, panalo ang Mapua kontra Perpetual in straight sets. Second game, Letran taking care of business against LPU. We'll end the coverage right now, but we'll see you tomorrow back inside the Pinoy Electoral Center for more of the action in NCAA Season 100 Women's Volleyball.